We live? We live. Excellent. Good point. That's me. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Hello. I am the Dungeon Master. It is not Kelly for once again. And yeah. Welcome to episode 2 of Ghosts of Saltmarsh on Dork Tales. Woo! Woo!
Woo!
I hope everyone's excited for this. Even though, let's see. Last time, our intrepid adventurers. What did we do? We had a festival. There was lots of dogs involved, and it was a lot of fun. Met some good boys. There was a puppy named Scruffy. It was very cute. And then, because of your involvement in events that majorly disturbed the peace of the town, and probably some other prejudices and dislike from locals, were sent on off to go and deal with another problem that the town's been dealing with a haunted house. Anyway, hello, I am Amy. I am the Dungeon Master tonight, and we are going to do some introductions. I use they, them, or she, her, and I'm going to pass it over to Kelly.
Hello, how's it going? I'm Kelly. I'm not the DM tonight, which is a weird phenomenon for Dork Tales. So, welcome to Dork Tales. I use he and him pronouns tonight. I'm playing a character named Arvanel, who apparently has been nicknamed Nelly. That wasn't the direction I was going for with that, but hey, it works. And he is a ranger and a dollar store version of Aragorn. Ding! Still working on the voice, though. We'll figure that out. I'm going to popcorn it over to Robin.
Oh. Hello, everyone. I'm Robin. I use she, they pronouns, and tonight I am playing Elisabett Korzha, our Dampier Warlock, who I am also figuring out the accent for, and it's been a month, so we'll see. We will see. She hasn't had much speaking, so once I get into more like RP sessions, we'll be good for figuring out her voice. But I'm super excited because I really enjoy this character, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'll pass it down to Caitlan.
Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Shay, who is our half-elf rogue, and they use they, them. I'm really excited to see where we go tonight. And here we go. I'll pass it over to Natasha.
Hello, I'm Natasha. You can find me on the internet at Natasha Tuskovich Designs. I am playing Melitê tonight, who is a priestess of the water siren. And Melitê uses she, her. Natasha uses any. Yeah, it should be good. Let's see what happens.
Cool. Nice. And passing it down to the final member of our crew is Avery.
Hey everybody, my name is Avery. Tonight I am going to be playing Reverie. They are a gender fluid satyr barbarian, and they talk a little bit like this. And we are very excited to be playing our second session, finally. Hopefully there will be more dogs.
No promises. Scruffy's still fine.
Hopefully no haunted dogs.
Haunted dogs.
Nope. Promises.
We're gonna find Scooby-Doo.
Where is he?
You know what? That could be fun, but maybe not right now.
Amy's calculating in your head.
Less calculating and more just imagining what that would be like. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, so we ended off last time around the outside of this haunted house, and one of you was quite injured.
Hi.
Yes.
God, how many
you
points
got
do I
very
have? 2.
That would be a good thing to
2.
find out. You have 2. Oof.
You have 2.
Big oof. Yes. So that's something we should probably deal with first. So as you're taking a moment to catch your breath after dealing with 2 giant snakes,
That's right.
Yeah. What is everyone doing? You are around the back of the house. Just to back inside. It's sort of a weird shaped building. It's like an upside down T basically. So you are at the bottom of the back of the T kind of. That doesn't help anybody's description, I don't think. But yeah.
Does. So we're at the bottom of the T.
Yeah, just to the side. There's a well is right next to the base.
Well.
The T, and flip it upside. I've made this so much more complicated than it had to be.
It's okay. You're doing great. You're doing great, Slugger. You're fine.
Doing great, Sweaty. Yeah.
Damn it.
So here, I'm going to use the first something good happens that Arvanel, you just remembered that you totally have a potion of healing minor wounds. So, I'm going...
I'm fine.
Do you want to roll it?
No, you can find it's 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
Yeah. Fingers crossed that I have good luck for you guys. Oh, that's not too bad. So you'll heal 9 points.
Oh yeah, that's great. I'm good.
Yeah. How's everyone else doing?
I literally stood back the entire time, not a scratch.
Is everyone
Yeah,
else
no,
all right?
I'm fine. I'm just drying off those coins I found in the well.
True.
Oh yeah, you're right. You passed me a dagger.
Your dagger.
You fetched me my dagger back
I
that I
did.
threw in the well.
There you
I
go.
did.
I got cure wounds.
What is that? Oh,
Excellent.
gosh,
Dead.
perfect.
All right,
you're
that's the
cool.
first something good happens. Has anyone paid for anything since the
Nope.
start?
Not
I
yet.
will let you know, Amy.
Not yet.
Cool. And if
I'll
you can
keep-
clear the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll clear
Cool.
the rewards.
So
right
who...
now.
Looks like everyone but Arvanel has determination after the end?
Yeah, I totally spent
Starting
mine.
off with? Okay, cool. Cool. So, yeah, you're outside, and where are you gonna go? So there's actually an entrance near, sorry, I just need to turn something down quickly, because I'm getting some weird feedback. Yeah, so there's a door just, about 10 feet from the well. That looks to be a side door leading into the sort of that back end of the house. And then, other than that, there's a bunch of windows.
Is there anything? Are the windows boarded up? Are they open or
I
open to see
think
through?
they're
at least?
mostly just in disrepair. Probably several of them are boarded up. Let me just review the things here. House. Yeah, so the house is in pretty bad disrepair. Like there's holes in the, like, there's shingles missing. And I'd say, yeah, most of the windows have been boarded up at this point to keep people from entering more than anything.
So
I mean, we're just trying to get in the house, right?
true.
I think so.
Can someone remind me what our goal is ostensibly here? It's to figure out what's causing trouble.
Yeah, so this place has been a source of rumors and concern and local myth, like legend of hauntings and people being scared away from people dying, people being scared away, hearing horrible noises in it, etc., etc. So, yeah, most people don't go
Could be
here.
doing it up.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So, generally speaking,
I mean, we're just trying to talk to some ghosts or something, right? So we need to get in the house.
In theory.
So Reverie walks over to a boarded window and starts pulling.
yeah, it doesn't really take much effort at all. These clearly were not attached well. Some of them look like they're more just for show than anything. Yeah, and then the window behind it is completely shattered, so you can just pull that down and could get in if you wanted to. It's a bit of a hop up, but yeah.
Reverie is very good at hopping. Unless someone tries to stop them, they're just going to hop in the window.
She's
So,
absolutely going right after you, so
Yeah, Elisabeth's
Alright.
You're
gonna
ready
like
to go.
stay behind. Elisabeth actually is gonna look for like a door to try. She's not gonna hop up.
so
She's not.
there is a
hoppy
door
lady.
right. Okay, so basically the well is like over here. There's a door right here. There's a window right here.
Well, when there's a window open.
So you've essentially just bypassed the door and hopped into which appears to be a room that the door doesn't go into the room that the window's showing. It's a smaller little side room. What would you how to describe that?
I would like to go up to the door and see if I can hear anything, and then if I can't hear anything, I'd like to knock.
Yeah. Well, I will not. Well, yeah, I guess knock maybe. Well, but
Sure,
yeah, Elisabeth's gonna also go
yeah.
to the door because she's not hopping in a window.
Sure, yeah. So you give it a knock. Yeah. You don't hear anything. I'll give you that.
Is the door open?
Seems quiet.
Is the door
if
locked?
You try the door, it will actually swing open.
Ooh,
It's not
alright.
locked.
Well, that's as easy.
So the two of you find yourself facing a corridor that is straight for a few paces with a door on the right-hand side, and then it turns left around out of sight. The
We see the window that these guys went through?
No, it appears to be, there's a wall there. So it's like door, wall, window, which is a separate room. So
Arvanel's going to follow the two who are going through the door, because although he can go through that window, he's still like, a third dead. So, that's probably the...
Sure. What's your marching order? It seems to be Melitê,
Elisabett, Arvanel
Elisabett,
right now.
then Arvanel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Cool. And then the other two are hopping in through the window into what appears to be a drawing room.
Jay is immediately going to try to find the darkest corner and kind of stealth into it.
Okay, this is not a large room. It's like 10 feet by 20 feet. So you will essentially be hopping through a window onto the top of the remains of a broken table.
Oh, works
Which
out.
is up at essentially the northern wall. And then to the south, there are two armchairs that have stuffed armchairs that have been sitting across from a fireplace. Both have been absolutely torn apart, and there's been stuffing all over the floor. Yeah. So it's a relatively small room. There's a door just in the southwest wall that leads into a corridor.
Can I quickly check? Like, we're hopping onto a broken desk. You say?
Yeah, I mean you can hop in, and then there's like the remains of that right in front of you. There's a bit of space around
Gotcha.
it. Yeah.
Can I quickly rifle through the drawers, see if there's anything key-like?
There doesn't appear to be anything on the table itself.
Okay.
But did you want to take a look around the room?
Yeah, just a quick little look.
So can you give me where are you looking? So there's the two chairs, broken table, and a fireplace.
Probably around the fireplace, and then the drawers of the
Cool.
broken table.
Okay. So if you can give me a perception check.
Oh, let's see. Well, that's a 5.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't. The only thing you notice of note is as you approach the fireplace, a swarm of spiders starts flooding out of it.
Oh, I don't like that so much.
Okay.
Just gonna sneak away from that.
Yeah. I don't know. Do I have to? Here's me going. Does this count as a fight? 1 second.
Are they bolded?
They are. I think I need to do a thing.
Oh, damn.
Not terribly difficult, but how about the two of you roll for initiative, and we'll hop back to you in a sec after we've handled the three in them. Because let's split the party right away, guys.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Let me know if you need
I love this.
any scream sound effects or anything. I got you
Probably
covered.
not.
Okay.
But I do appreciate that you're ready for that.
Oh yeah.
I need to roll for the spiders. Okay.
Getting right into the action.
Yeah, apparently.
Squish some spiders.
If you can put that in the Zoom chat. Okay, so that's... Okay. I mean, the good news is Reverie will be acting first, I guess. But yes, we will hop back to you in just a moment. Folks in the hallway outside. Well, inside, but outside the room. Yeah, there's essentially 15 feet, and then there's a door immediately on the right-hand side, and then the corridor goes to the left. It seems like the place that your companions entered is probably down that side corridor. It sort of makes an L shape. Or it does make an L shape. Bend.
So they're probably on the other side of that door?
So there's a door on the right.
Oh, was the window on the left of the door?
It was to the left of the door,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no, am I mirrored?
I'm not in front, so...
Yeah. So, Melitê, it is your call. What are you doing first? So you can either reunite with your party. I can't quite hear you.
I'm going to head toward, if whatever side of the house I saw them enter on, I'm going to try to go that direction to, try to find that room. So
you would be taking a left turn around that corner to try and find that door. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Elisabett would like to go up to the door that's on, just to hear if anything, but put an ear and listen before following Melitê down the corridor.
No, it doesn't. It's a lot of silence, a lot of quiet. You can go.
Shouldn't really split up too much.
Okay.
She'll follow Melitê down to find
Okay.
the companions.
And so when you basically if you turn the corner, there's a door that comes up on the right-hand side, which leads to, and then there's one on the left, and the one on the left, you suspect is the one that leads to the room your companions are in. Yeah. So.
I'm going to go for that one if I think it's one.
Cool. Cool. So while you're cautiously entering and going through, let's go back to these guys who have folks who have just encountered some spiders. So Reverie. So Shay went.
Did we find any ghosts?
Well, Shay has apparently disturbed a swarm of angry spiders, a swarm of spiders that have started sneaking, moving out of the fireplace. Where do you think you would have approached that area as well? The fireplace is right next to the door leading out of this room, by the way.
I would have hopped in and immediately just been like, ghosts, where are you?
All right. Well, you don't get a response, but you do see Shay has disturbed a bunch of spiders that look very unhappy. You are first to act if you want to.
Well, that don't look good. I guess I'm gonna go try and smack some bugs.
Sure. Yeah. Give me an attack.
It's probably not great. It's 14.
That'll hit. Cool.
Okay.
Give me some damage.
I like to think that they're fully just trying to stomp on them.
Okay.
Because they're bugs.
Okay. So. What would that would be just like an unarmed attack, kind of?
I
That would
do
be
have
like
hooves.
You do. You don't have a special attack for hooves, do you?
No. I wish.
So in that case, that's probably a strength plus. Ooh.
It's strength plus 1 usually for unarmed.
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Just strength plus 1. Okay.
Yep.
Just stomp on one for 4.
Okay.
That's pretty damn good.
It's pretty solid. There are several of them, but you did get a bunch. Okay,
Why'd you disturb a nest of spiders? I'm looking for ghosts.
Shay, it is your turn. These spiders are approaching. They don't look happy. If spiders can look happy or unhappy.
I wasn't trying to. And Shay will kind of try to do a quick little slashes with their rapier and squish them.
Sure. Give me an attack.
Da-da. 25 to hit.
Holy shit.
That definitely absolutely hits.
Great. I rolled really high.
If that misses,
really?
just run.
10 damage.
Spider kill.
10?
Yep. Yeah, no kidding,
so you
right?
you think you managed to successfully take out about half of them at this point?
Perfect.
And then... Okay. So.
Oh, actually, sorry.
Yeah?
Is Reverie within 5 feet?
Yes.
Yes. I get sneak attack damage then.
Then do that.
For
Yes.
flanking. That's only +2, but that's 12 damage instead.
Cool. Okay. So, these little critters seem unhappy. I've said that several times, but they seem even less happy now. And are going to attempt to swarm and bite you. They're gonna go after Shay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. How's this work? It specifies if they have more than half HP or less than half HP, so... Oh, does a 7 hit? Then they will ineffectually attempt to swarm up and take some chomps out of you, but you'll be able to nimbly sidestep and kick one off your boot.
Just dodging them.
And, Reverie, back to you.
They didn't all die?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'll begrudgingly pull out my flail then.
Okay. Give me an attack.
That's a 16.
That hits.
That's 9 damage.
And that takes out the last of them, and you are surrounded by the corpses of a swarm of spiders. And that's about when I think Melitê will open the door to the room.
Reverie is scraping spider off of their hooves.
Yeah,
Guys,
Shay's
stop
probably got
wasting
spider guts on
time. Come on. We've got to find things to get rid of.
I got gunk on
Well,
my-
we got rid of
my
spiders.
feet.
Ew, gross.
It's pretty gross. And, which was that? That's that one. So, passive perception of... You know what? Yeah, okay. Reverie, you're close enough to the fireplace. I think that you will notice, that there's something a little odd about the fireplace now that you've removed the spiders. There appears to be a brick that's a different... Looks like
I'm
it's in a
gonna
lot of
just
place.
grab it.
All right. Cool. It will reveal a small hidden compartment with a wooden box.
Hey,
Neat. I got a box.
Yeah.
Just pulls it. Gonna open it.
Yeah. There'll be 30
Ooh.
copper pieces and 2 small pouches of alchemical powders. Yeah.
Nelly, I don't know what this is. They're just gonna pass it over.
All right. The party has
It's
been
like-
reunited.
Is it
Like a
anything
magic bird.
recognizable?
It looks to be alchemical powders.
Magic dirt.
Yeah, you can probably get some gold for it. Yeah. So that room is cleared. Where's everyone going now?
So if I'm back in the hall, I'm gonna try to open that door that goes over to the right. Just kind of like put my shoulder against it and try the handle.
Yeah, okay.
Do the kind of push-pull, right? Like a stealthy open.
Yeah. Okay, let me see which room that is. That is that one. Okay. That is... That, you will open into what appears to be a dining room. There is looks like there used to be a table that stood in the center, but it's now completely broken on the floor. There's a very broken chair sitting against the wall between windows facing to the other side of the building, and a heap of broken dishes in the northwest corner. That appears to be it. Seems to be empty otherwise.
Okay, slowly shut the door. Just...
Cool. So... As your face, now that you've gone around the corner of this corridor, you see it opens up into a large entry area, like an entrance hall. And you can see the front door just in the distance. So as you essentially come out, it's just like there's a little bit of wall, and then you end up in this big open space. And then there's the door behind you that is actually directly, so it's like corridor, entrance area, at front door, and then there's a door right at the end of the hall that you just came from that Elisabett had listened and but did not open.
So
Should
we didn't
we-
come in the front door. We came in like a side door.
Yeah, or the side window.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, that's just a weird layout for front entrance. No,
Yeah.
we didn't come in the front entrance.
You sure did not come in through the front door. No, the front door.
Cool.
So, like, if this is basically I was trying to describe it, the shape of this building. It's basically the shape of a T.
Yeah.
The very top of the T is like where the front door is.
Yeah.
And then it goes like there's two side wings, and then the house continues further down in a wing towards the back,
Okay. Yeah.
which is where you folks have come in.
Well, yeah. Okay. So we did a very unconventional entrance. Right.
Yes.
Right. All right. Cool.
Haha.
Check chat, Amy.
Yes, I see it.
Cool. So there's no secrets on that if you want to just... And I can,
Just for
I can
your-
toss that in a roll 20 just so people have a visual.
Yeah, if you can do that.
Yep, I'll do it
and
right now.
then I'll also copy that just here.
Yep.
I am not good at making these descriptions. I apologize.
Okay, no. Room descriptions are the worst.
I did that wrong.
Because you have to figure out exactly, like...
Especially
where-
the shape of a building.
Yeah.
When it doesn't give you when you're trying, it expects you to go through a certain order.
Mhm.
I'm like, they expected you all to go in through the front door. You did not.
Why would we do
No.
that?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. Why would you? Why?
Why would we?
Uh-huh. All right. Does everyone?
Speaking
wants
of, I'm
some-
gonna try to slink into the shadows again,
Okay.
Yes. Of course.
as is the way.
As is the way. Yeah. So if you want to stick around to the edges of the room, that is totally acceptable. Are any of you trying to be particularly stealthy, or are you just moving sort of slowly and quietly?
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Okay.
Reverie is clomping on in.
Is Reverie still wearing
chill
those
and
boots?
calm,
like the waiter boots or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Cool.
Reverie thinks that they're still in disguise. Reverie thinks that no one knows.
I love Reverie a lot.
They're doing their best. They're
They
trying
are.
to be sneaky in a very different way.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as you go into the main, I'll just describe the ground floor entrance hall here. So there's so the entrance hall is rather dusty and dirty. Now I have to flip these descriptions around in my head a little bit because they expect you to come in from the opposite direction.
It's always a fun one.
Yeah, so there's a corridor leading to the west, which would be on your right as you come out of that back hallway. And there's one that goes to the east, which is your left. Flipping these things around. So walls are described as bare with bits of smashed furniture lying upon the floor. And you can see a corridor, you see the front door right ahead of you, and it's flanked by two windows that look out onto the front of the garden of the property. On the eastern wall, there is a stairwell that leads up to a second story, which has a balcony around part of the upper level. That the balcony of the balcony rail is broken in several places, though it looks like the stairs are safe to climb.
Nice.
Does it look
Which way are the
very
ghosts at?
dusty?
Yeah, everything here looks pretty dusty. Did you want to give me you're looking around?
Yeah, I just want to like see if like there's any obvious signs of like disturbances. Like are there any weird
Cool.
dust? You know, like if there's places where it doesn't look like there's like a thick layer of dust and stuff like that.
So if you could give me either a intelligence investigation or a wisdom survival check, please.
I want to do an investigation, kind of more just like
And any of you can make this if you're going into the main area, the main entrance hall.
We can try. Investigation.
Nice. Did you say investigation or survival?
Investigation or survival.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
That is going to be a 16 for me.
I've got a 19. On survival, sorry.
Do I have advantage on survival? Because this is coastal?
Ooh.
Is that the way it works? You're adept in... That's useful. I'm adept. I don't know what that means. Because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
So we're going to find out if I have advantage.
Oof.
That's a good thing to check. Let me know
Right.
if you do.
I don't think I do. You know, I'm going to say I don't because this house is presently not in a coast. It is just on
That's
a
also
coast.
true. It is on a coast. This is a house, not coastal area, kind of ish.
I'm only
Yeah.
good in beach houses.
So any of you who succeeded, got 10 or above, you will notice that there are some sets of relatively recently made humanoid tracks in the area. One set leads from the entryway towards, actually, along the hallway that you just came. It basically heads straight from the entrance down that back hallway to the room at the end of the hall. And then the other set leads away from the foot of the stairs, heading along the western corridor towards a room towards the end of that hallway. So, yeah. So, 2 sets of footprints. One coming back the way you just came, and one heading off.
Okay.
Looks like we're not
There
the
are
only
footprints.
guests
Yeah.
in this house.
There's what?
How fresh do the footprints look?
Relatively recent, but you can't quite pinpoint it.
Are there any like defining features, or are they just like regular boot prints?
They say humanoid.
Okay.
I believe they're probably about the size of a medium-sized humanoid.
Right.
I may be corrected later. We'll see. Anyway, yes, medium-sized humanoid, or adult, probably.
Do you think all the spiders got in the boot and hopped around?
No, But maybe. You never know.
Yeah.
Because like they were pretty big.
I've never seen spiders do that before.
I've seen critters do some weird stuff.
Crabs, however, they really like taking up residence in different things. It could be a crab.
Okay, which
Crabs
direction
walk
do we
around
want to
in
go?
boots?
2 crabs.
Which way do the boots go?
So one of them
How
went
many boots would a crab wear?
Probably
back
to the ocean.
the way you
if I were a
came
crab,
from the
They're distracted.
entranceway.
So Shay will point this out to you.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
one set of footprints leading back the way you came, that you started, towards the end of the hallway. And then there's another set of footprints leading from the base of the stairs, which is on the eastern wall, like along the eastern wall of the entrance hall, and then down the western corridor on basically the opposite side from the stairs. So you can double back the way you came, or you can head the other way if you're trying to follow the tracks.
Are there any doors down the first hallway we came down that we didn't explore?
Yeah, there was one door that Elisabett listened and didn't hear anything, and it was right at the very end of that
Oh, okay.
corridor when you first came.
That was the one I was trying to go in.
Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you meant the one that was like right on the...
No,
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah, because there's one on, like, when you make that turn, there's one on the left and there's one on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's... Alright.
Clarity. Yeah.
Okay. So where should we go?
Mhm.
I'm not seeing any signs of ghosts, any type of undead at all, really.
Order finished.
Did we check everything on this floor yet?
No.
Oh, we just entered the house.
No.
Yeah.
Let's check
So
the...
there's
there's-
the tracks going to the west, and then there's the tracks from where we just came.
There's
I mean, I
more.
reckon I can just
Other-
kick down some doors.
Maybe.
I don't know if we should be kicking down doors.
Most of them
It's
are
the
open
fastest
so
way
far.
to open them.
But if there are actually
Do you
ghosts
think so?
or
I usually find
humanoids,
opening them's the fastest way.
I agree.
So,
Let's try that approach first. Can I get
So
someone
I
to watch my
Kicking
back?
things is more fun.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll head down the western hall, and you said there's 2 doors there?
yeah, so there's the first one is on the left and one's on the right. So that's the southern and then
I'll
on the
go
northern.
to the one on the right, and I guess nod to Shay to go to the one on the left,
Okay.
and then just do a quick, like, peek and open.
Okay.
Yeah, Shay will do the same.
Okay, so, Arvanel, if you are starting opening the door first, that's the one on the northern wall, and it is opens into what looks to be a very worn down study or writing room of some sort. The opposite wall has 2 windows in it, and underneath the windows there's a large wooden writing desk, which is partially broken, riddled with damp rot. There are 3 drawers on either side of the desk, and a large central drawer. Center one's closed, the other 2 have all been open, and 2 of them are completely broken. They're...
I'll go and check the drawers real quick.
Sure. And there's also just a fireplace in the room, it looks like. A little hearth. Sure. If you are looking through the drawers, the central drawer, the only one that's closed, appears to be locked. The other ones don't seem to contain anything interesting.
Shay. Scheherazade.
Yeah.
Something
They'll
for
come
your
over.
particular set of skills. No, I'll gesture to the drawer, kind of give it a little jig jig jig.
Oh, alrighty. I will attempt to pick the lock.
Cool. So that's a dexterity check with thieves' tools. So I believe it's your dexterity plus proficiency if you have.
Yeah, I took proficiency in these
Yeah.
tools. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
So I got 17.
You will easily be able to open it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
You will notice. Doesn't seem to be. There's a lot of old, pretty much useless documents, all written in common. Some receipts for purchases, various chemicals and laboratory equipment. Do you want to? If you would like to give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll give you an investigation check. It was locked
Sure.
for a reason, I'd say.
Yeah.
Actually did decent. 16? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Investigation. 16? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that'll make it. Yeah, you will be able to notice a small secret compartment, which if
Whoa.
you can pop that open.
Let's do it.
And we'll find a glass, a small. Wrapped in a cloth is a glass vial containing what you're pretty sure is 2 doses worth of potion of healing.
Oh, you might need this. And they're just going to hand it over to Arvanel.
Right.
I just
That
might.
is that. Cool. What are the rest of you doing? Because I figure Shay's gonna head back to the room they were originally looking at.
Yeah, Elisabeth's gonna go head back to that door that she listened at, that nothing is, and just start kind of clearing the floor. So she'll kind of just head back, retrace steps, and go into that room.
Okay. All right. So Shay, the room across the hall that you were looking at is looks like it was once a library. There's bookshelves all around on all the walls, and some of them, in some places, they've broken and are coming away from the walls. A few of the shelves that are still intact are empty, but there is a pile of books resting in the southwest corner, down by one of the 2 windows in this room.
Interesting. Okay, I'd like to just check the bookshelves, see if any of them have been disturbed more recently than others. Yeah. Should I do investigation?
Secret
Sure.
book room.
Secret book room.
Secret book room.
That's pretty
I'm not natural 20.
good. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Yeah.
20.
Dirty 20.
That one.
No, it doesn't look like there's been any particular activity around this room. But if you do also look through the books, there's 14 of them. Most of them are covered in cobwebs, some vermin droppings, and some harmless mold, you're pretty sure. Most of them are ruined, but still legible. A lot of them seem pretty dull, but there's 3 of note, which actually have clear titles still on them. The Magical Properties of Gemstones by the Archmage Tensor, The Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers by the Archmage Tensor, and Metaphysics of Mathematics by the Mage Nistel.
Whoa.
What did you find? Anything useful?
Books. And Shay will shove, madam.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a reader, but...
as you pass them over, a slip of paper or parchment will slip out of the... come loose and stick out of the book. Looks to be... You can tell it's pretty easily that's torn from a larger sheet, and has a couple lines of handwritten text in common. Most of it's completely illegible, but all that says is beyond skeletons remaining.
Oh, looks like you're a reader today. What's that?
Beyond skeletons. I'll hold it up and
What
show
does
it.
that mean?
I haven't the damnedest.
Aren't we all beyond skeletons at this point? If we're not dead, I mean.
Is Reverie out there?
I guess so.
Reverie is standing in the middle of the hallway, just kind of... Hello?
In the big entrance hall?
Where's Korzha?
Oh dear.
Ghost?
And Elisabett is on the other side of the house, sort of, back down the way you came. You do not see her. And Elisabett, are you going into that room?
Yes.
It opens into a very old, dirty, damp, and mold-strewn and cobwebby kitchen. Yep. There is a window, a couple windows. Sorry. There is a set of stairs that appear to ascend, that go up. There are, let me see. Okay, kitchen's dirty and damp. There's iron cooking equipment with a chimney above on the southwest corner. Next to it, under the window, is a cracked, discolored stone sink. To the right of the sink is a small, close wooden cupboard fixed to the wall, about 5 feet above floor level. Against the very far wall is a flight of wooden stairs leading upwards from west to east, so it's going up. Woodwork of the staircase is decayed, and a few of the treads are missing.
Anything, can I make like an investigation check just to look for any sort of signs of...
Sure. Yeah, give me a roll.
Come on, dicey. Yeah, not too bad. That's gonna be 18.
Yeah. Well, the first thing you notice is that the footsteps you follow, like the tracks that you followed into the room, continue. Where does it say? They pick up the trail here. I believe they go up the stairs. Sure doesn't say. Wow. Okay. But I'm assuming that means they go up or... Ooh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me double check. I'm sorry.
It takes a while to get used to the modules. Don't worry about it. It's good.
I'm sorry. It
good.
tells me in the next room what happens. Not in that room.
They'll do that.
Ooh. Yeah, so there's that. And then as you enter the room, on the right-hand side, on the eastern wall, is another... the tracks head through a doorway. Yes.
Into looks like a pantry. That's where the stairs are, in like a small pantry area.
Well, okay, so it's confusing because there's stairs that lead up from the kitchen, which appears to be perhaps
you'd
think like the so the servants,
there. Yep. Okay,
yeah, at
those
the very
were
northern
stairs.
wall.
I did not see that on the map.
So those are opposite
talking
from
about
where. Yeah,
those.
I know it's weird.
It's fine.
And there's a door on the right, which leads on the eastern wall, which heads into what you presume is a scullery or a of sorts.
So are the footprints going into that room or going up the stairs in
They
the
are
kitchen?
going into that room.
Cool.
There
So she
we
will
go.
follow the steps into the scullery pantry room. Follow that. And just as she sees that they're going up, so then she's like, well, maybe I
Alright.
should go back to my party at some point.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
I'm probably getting
no.
a bit out of the way here.
Yeah. But you have
So she
found
will-
the trail.
Yep, she will make the note of it and then just kind of walk back.
Cool. So yeah, I think that's about the time that you'll all finish up, and Reverie standing in the entrance hall,
Hello.
being not stealthy.
I can't find any ghosts. I'm not much good at finding things.
Well, we would just have to get more into the house. Obviously,
Why won't they
they're,
just come out when I
hiding.
call them?
They might be shy ghosts.
I guess so.
So Arvanel and Shay, you would be the first to, like, you are closest to the door going into the room at the very end of that western corridor. If you want, or are you doubling back?
Might as well check that room. We're here.
Sure.
Yeah, just be
that
thorough about
is-
it.
Mhm.
Also, Reverie and Melitê, I saw where the set of footprints were going down that hall. There's a bit of a pantry and more stairs going up. So there's a set of footprints going that way, following that
Ooh.
trail of one of the two
Spatters
sets.
were hungry.
Sure.
It makes sense. Crabs like to hide in like dark places.
What
Yeah.
are the other
We'll
two?
have to look in all the corners and all the closets.
Let's go.
So while you're debating that, Arvanel and Shay go into the room at the end of the western corridor, which opens up into a very large room, actually, that appears to be a living area.
I'll follow them in there too. I'm
Okay.
not just standing in the hallway.
So there's a door at the northern wall of that room leading out onto a small patio that you can see, like, there's a window there as well that shows it. If you look out that door, you can see that the paving's cracked and overrun with weeds. Other than a pile of refuse in the southeast corner, the room's relatively bare. There is a fireplace directly opposite the door you enter in. And so if you're following those tracks, they head in here and lead to... Well, actually, they lead to an area in the northwest quadrant of the room and vanish.
Interesting. Let's investigate the corner.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's
following the
take
tracks,
a peek.
there's a trapdoor. Yeah, it's pretty obvious once you've gotten close to it.
19 on the dice. 20.
Nice. Yeah.
Thanks. I had to say that.
Not 19 on the dice, but you know, it's not
19
bad.
on the dice.
8
Yeah.
on the dice if it's investigation. If it's survival, 13.
As
on the
you
dice.
approach, as you get up close to the trapdoor, you hear an echoing voice, loud and malevolent, that says, "Welcome, fools! Welcome to your deaths!" And it's this booming, fiendish laughter. Following that spoken message. Could I get a wisdom save off of everyone who heard that?
Oh.
God.
So it's
Did
supposed to
we
be
hear
everyone
that
in the
through the
room.
hallway?
I think you're okay.
Probably just everyone that's in the room.
That's gonna be
19.
5.
Oh. Wait, okay. So there was a 19 and a 5, was it?
Yeah.
9.
And a 9. Okay,
Right in the
so
middle.
everyone who got below 12 fails the save and has disadvantage on all ability checks for 1 hour. Unless you are immune to the frightened condition. So I believe you are frightened. But you can repeat that saving throw every 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Which is nice.
What in the hell is this?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
That was weird.
Okay. That seems to be it for this area.
Who goes there?
Come out and show yourself.
Did you say
Who
there was a
are
trap
you?
door, though?
There is a trap door.
Okay, I will point this out to those who want to. I'm gonna take a
We should
peek.
go follow them, Reverie.
I mean,
Now that we're
they're
shouting.
making a fuss.
They're making a
Yeah.
big fuss. We should probably go see what is going on.
Yeah, maybe. Nellie? Nellie?
Yes?
What happened? Did you find them?
I think they might have found us.
Oh, that's good. I've been yelling for them for ages.
This is not something we necessarily wish for,
Yeah.
unless we're prepared.
I thought our point was to find them. We did.
True.
I
So
found a
is-
set of tracks going from the way we came in that room. Were you following tracks here?
Mm-hmm. And they lead down here. And she is gonna open the trap door.
Okay.
Can I check
Um,
for traps on the trap door?
Sure.
Weird thing to say. Well, let's
Say
give
on
it a
the
try.
trap door. Check for traps on the
Check for
trap
traps
door.
on the trap door.
Crazy talk. Crazy talk.
What? So what would that be? What is that?
That would probably be an investigation, I believe, for traps.
17.
Usually it's a perception roll, but it's.
Not
I think
as
has to
good.
notice if there are traps, but wouldn't it be investigation if you're right up
Yeah,
close
I
to
guess
it,
it'd be
trying to
good.
see what
Yeah,
the specifics
I
are?
guess either.
Yeah.
17.
Whatever you want.
Cool. In any case, it does not appear to be trapped.
Oh, excellent. I'm gonna take a little peek.
Okay. Gives you. Tell me if it is supposed to be locked or not. Doesn't say. So I'm assuming it's not. The trap door is not locked. If you flip it open, you have dark vision, right?
Yeah, up to 60 feet.
Sure. Oh. Well,
I'm trying to be quiet if that helps. Or
Yeah.
doesn't help.
I'm just looking at this description.
You're just stealthily popping your head down the trap door.
Yeah, doing my best. Just kind of like open it enough to like look and see.
Huh.
Squint in
Okay,
there?
trap
Yeah.
door. Yeah, that leads down into. Trap door. Actually, it looks like it gives you like a full set of stairs. Wild. Okay, it's not just like a little ladder. Okay. Yeah, there's a stairwell.
Maybe it's one of those
That it's
attic
empty.
hatches that's.
I think it might be. Yeah, because it gives you a distance. Like it's not just like a one slot tile.
Mm.
Interesting. That's all. Yeah. As you go in, you can descend into what looks to have been a large living area. And actually, forget what I said about needing dark vision, because as you descend, it's torch lit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see. What does it say here?
Shay's
First,
actually
let's-
gonna turn around, if that's okay, and just say, as someone who knows things about, who knows stuff about things that go bump in the night, I'd say it's probably a good bet to check down here before we go up there.
While we're here.
Probably yes.
Yep.
Alright.
Do you think
Yeah.
that voice came from down there?
Yeah, so as you descend, it's a large torchlit chamber that looks like it was once a very large cellar, but has since been converted into sort of living quarters. There are 10 crude beds standing along the southern wall, each with a wooden locker at the foot of it. A long wooden trestle table ringed in rickety stools dominates the center of the room. And by long, I mean this thing's like 20 feet long.
What is this here?
Alright. I'm going to start by checking the lockers at the foot of the bed, because I remember hearing something about a treasure, and I'm really desperately looking for a key or something that sounds like that, without actually saying anything to anybody else. But that's what I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking around the room to like see if there is another way into this room to see if that's literally the only
Yeah.
if this
Okay.
is like a weird kind of dungeon.
So the
Reverie's
other
clomping on down.
All right. So other things you will notice is there's a cooking stove that's been installed near the table on the northern wall, which is evidence of recently cooked meals sitting in the pots on top of it. There's actually a large ham hanging from a loop of twine near the stove. And a sturdy, so there's a series of stairs, there are two. And down the east side of the room, that's sort of this like in an alcove, there is a set of two doors. Yeah, two wooden doors. Down in the east, the southeast end of the side of the room. Yeah. So that's what you see there. And so who's looking around for other ways into the room? Because there's those two doors that you'll see.
Okay. Are they unlocked, locked, like trying to get the vibe of this room?
Okay, so this is a very large room. As in, like, you think it takes up about 3/4 of that main floor, like the two of the building you were just in. Thereabouts. So this is big. But this appears to, at this point, be the main way down. And okay. So there's the door to the north of the northern door of those two appears normal. But the one at the eastern wall has a wooden bar across it, held in brackets on a frame, and the door itself, the word danger is scrawled on the door in the common tongue using chalk.
I mean, that one seems interesting.
Yes.
Oh, this is downstairs, right?
Yeah, this is all down on the lower level in the cellar.
Reverie's gonna like go through the mattresses and the pillows and see if there's like anything in there.
So that's Shay and Reverie are both looking at the beds. So I
Yeah,
think
the
Shay
bed
was
area.
saying they were gonna look at the lockers, the foot lockers.
Foot lockers.
Okay.
I'll try to lockpick if I need to.
Most of let's see. Yes, they are locked. You will need to give me a lockpick thieves tool check.
Okay. Ooh, warm.
Who would want to live here? My goodness.
And Reverie, if you're looking through the beds themselves, there's not really anything interesting on the beds themselves.
Are they comfy?
Oh,
Not
Dave, can you bring me a roll of
particularly,
paper towel for my
but-
back, please?
I go to 14. Whenever you're ready.
Sure. Yeah, the beds themselves, I mean, they looked like they're just like, they describe them as crude, so I'm imagining like a hammock, just like a basic cot that's been set up with not much on it. It's probably pretty meh looking. Maybe some hay on top of it if you're lucky.
Is the ham still hanging there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate this ham. Because what?
Sure. Looks like someone was preparing it for a dinner. It's right next to a bunch of a cooking stove that's been set up next to the table.
It's fresh? Like it's
Looks like it. Yeah.
Like I'll rip off a piece and just like give it a quick like nibble to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's cooked. It doesn't specify. It's cooked.
If it's ham, then it's probably smoked at the very least.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's just like a ham. It's fine. There's nothing interesting about it. Seems relatively, maybe not the freshest. Like they're not living in luxury down here, but someone's been cooking.
Well,
And
curiouser and curiouser.
Shay, you will be able to. Yeah, you will be able to find the some looks like a change of clothing, some like just like general personal effects. The lockers contain personal effects each. So okay, and you'll find a coin purse holding, which when you open it up reveals to have 7 gold and 15 silver pieces in it. So.
Do you find a ghost costume?
Pocket that in there. Oh my gosh.
Now we're in Scooby-Doo.
Oh boy.
No, it just seems to be like regular clothing and effects.
I'll
Like
just sleight of hand
stuff.
that away, but okay.
I'm trying to figure out how if this is exactly what I think it means.
Anything good in there?
Some clothes.
Also,
Basically just personal stuff.
do
Clothes
you?
for a human or for a crab?
Or
Human.
for a spider.
No, a human. Or oid thing.
I don't know what's going on here,
Humanoid size.
but I
Yeah.
know that ghosts generally don't leave out food like this.
Mhm.
And they don't
Yes.
generally need 10 beds.
And neither spiders
there's a
nor
lot of
crabs
ghosts.
eat ham
Spiders
Yeah, nah, mostly
probably
bugs.
would.
or ghosts.
Crabs will eat anything.
Spiders eat ghosts?
Oh, do they?
I don't know.
do
Maybe that's
you
where they're
check?
hiding.
Does Shay check the other footlockers? That's
Ooh, yeah,
1
yeah.
down,
That was-
9
that
to
was-
go.
Oh god. Alright. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna also start opening them if any of them are unlocked.
I'm
They
gonna start
all
trying to
appear
kick
to
'em.
be locked. If you want to try and break one open, does anyone have a crowbar or something?
I've got a quarterstaff.
I have horns.
I have burglar's tools.
They're not bottle openers. I don't think that's gonna work.
Burglar's hack.
I mean, they might.
What does
I'm not
this
gonna, I
have?
don't want to neg you there, but they might be.
Yeah. Basically,
Bell, candles. I have a crowbar. I do have a crowbar.
cool.
I legit have a crowbar. I will toss a crowbar to someone else and keep lockpicking.
Sure.
I want to do it.
Basically, each of them, it's a DC 12 Dex check to pop open with the thieves' tools, and
Really?
it's and if you want to try popping open with the crowbar, Reverie was it? Who grabbed it? The crowbar.
I mean, I can also just kick him. I'm gonna try to just break the lock.
Yeah, I think I grabbed the crowbar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to give me a strength check with the crowbar to try and pry it open, Melitê.
I don't, but I will.
Give it a try. And Reverie, you're finding it's a little difficult. They're pretty like sturdy construction. You think leverage is probably the way to go if that's something Reverie might consider.
Reverie don't think.
That's true. You know
Reverie's
what?
just gonna keep. Why isn't this working?
Melitê
you know
don't
what?
strength, but she got a 17.
Gotta
Melitê will successfully pry one open. And you'll pretty much find the same thing. Each, also another pouch of coins holding
Ooh, this
7
one has
gold and
coins.
15 silver.
Gonna
Yep.
Oh,
whisper
that's
in,
lucky.
ghosts don't use beds, but armed people might. Try to be quiet, because there are likely at least 10 of them.
But I can't get it open.
Then don't get it open until
Clang,
we...
clang.
Can Reverie give me
I'll
a
come
strength?
over with the crowbar.
Just,
try
can you
to
give me
help.
just like a strength check, I guess? I don't
Can I
remember how
listen to the
durability
door
works.
that says danger on it? Now that you pointed that out to me like minutes ago, I've been waiting. I would like to listen at the door that says
Yeah,
danger.
fair. Okay. The door that says danger is leading to that place. Okay, what's there? I mean, you don't hear anything when you're listening to it.
Can I feel like how is this like a solid door, or can I feel like gusts of cold air or anything like that?
It seems like, I mean, there's another room there's a room on the other side. It just seems to be like but you really can't quite tell. You could lift the the wooden bar, the barricade, the bar. You know, it's just the bar. Yeah, you could lift the bar up and open it if you wanted to.
I mean, yes, eventually, once the party stops looting boxes, and we're gonna go.
So
but
Arvanel's right next to you, checking that northern door.
Yeah. The northern door is unlocked and will open easily. Sorry, there's one thing I didn't notice here. If you know what, Elisabett, if you're getting up close to the barred door and looking at the door itself, you can tell the bar itself is damaged and bent. As if something's
Inwards
been
or outwards.
trying to push the door open from the other side.
Okay. That really kind of, that kind of helps me decide what to do. If Arvanel's right beside her, she's gonna be like, do you see this? Something is trying to...
I'll take a look and investigate or survival it to see if I can tell what could have done that.
Sure.
All right, so that is going to be with survival, with disadvantage. Is it undead? Because if so, I have advantage.
Sure.
Let me put it this way. I rolled a 24. If, a 23? 23? Math. 23. I rolled a 23 if it was undead, and I rolled an 8 if it was not. So there you go. That's how I'll do this for this.
Melitê would like to speak at this point if people are being quiet.
Well,
like if everyone's doing stuff.
Well, I'm just gonna give Arvanel what he's figured out. Something undead could do this. Yeah. Looks like there's just whatever this is something that has attacked from the other side and has been actively barred and prevented from entering here. Something you think whatever it is more than whoever these people could handle. And okay.
Whatever's on the other side of this door, I necessarily don't want to see.
Yeah.
I thought exactly.
Yeah. Shay and Reverie and Melitê, if you're looking through opening up all the chests, each one of them contains 7 gold and 15 silver. But what were we saying?
So before we open them all up, my character would be like, guys, this just looks like someone's living here. Like I don't think we need to open all these. Someone would probably want this stuff. It doesn't look
want to take
suspicious.
anything. I don't want to take anything. I just want to open the goddamn box.
Like,
yeah, I just want to make sure that there's nothing suspicious in them, right?
I just can't get the door off the hinges and it's bothering me.
Every single one that Shay can unlock with their lockpick before the rest of the party gets them, they are actually going to pocket that money. So I don't know how many.
Probably.
You're gonna jingle the entire way back to the village.
Probably half of them, I would say.
Sneaky. Half of them?
Yeah, let's actually hold on. Let me roll.
Yeah, because me and Reverie are probably slower than you, but there are 2 of us, so
yeah,
this is true.
Yeah, so you'll successfully as you're going through, because you're probably just like click open, especially once you get the hang of the first one. You're just like, oh yeah, no, I can do this. This is easy. They're like standard design. Oh. Yeah, and you're like, oh, now I know. So, yeah, so you'll just breeze through them, and you'll be able to pocket. What does that end up being?
I could just say whatever times 7.
Yeah, so that's 7 gold and 15 silver pieces in each one. It appears to be the case. Your findings. And a lot of like random pieces of clothing, these are changes of clothing. Yeah. Do you want to give a sleight of hand to see if you successfully conceal this from your party members?
I will.
Especially now that we know some of them have money.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually rolled an 18, so that's
okay.
Sleight of hand would be actually 25.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. You're fine. Yeah. No.
Just make sure you're careful with everything.
Oh, of course.
I think Reverie has just been shaking the same locker this whole time because they can't get it open.
Probably. Do you want to give me a strength check on that to see?
I rolled one. I got a 16.
You dent it heavily. Okay. Yeah.
All right. This isn't working.
She figures that's about all they're gonna get out of this, so they're gonna continue on.
Okay.
Continue on.
Oh my goodness. All right, and okay, so one of you is looking at that. So there's the door that says danger, and then there's that northern door, which Arvanel was gonna look at.
Yeah. I don't know what's on the other side of that door, but it seems like it was probably too much for them. Perhaps best to leave it in there for the time being.
My thoughts
Can
exactly.
you hear anything?
There was a lot of clomping and stomping, so it was a little difficult, but not at the moment.
Yes, and banging and clanging.
Oh, yes, banging.
You
I
can
forgot
still
about the
hear
banging
like
and
shaking, just violently shaking the.
Well,
Maybe-
why don't we
maybe
check
we
out the
should
next
check
room while
upstairs then.
you guys are still opening boxes?
Okay.
Yeah, let's check that room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, so the northern one,
Yes.
Was that it?
The not
Yeah.
danger door.
the not danger door. Oh right, yeah, no, that one is not
door.
locked and it opens easily. And so unlike the other area, this small room holds comfortable furnishings and appears to be well cared for. A comfortable looking bed in the northwest corner has a wooden locker at its foot. A small wood table stands against the east wall with a padded leather chair beside it. On the table, a brass 3-branch candlestick with 3 burning candles provides the room with bright light. The candles, though not fresh, are far from spent. Under the table is a small wooden box and an unlit bullseye lantern with a movable shutter over the lens. On the shelf above the table, there's 3 books. In the northeast corner is a closed wooden wardrobe.
Amy.
Mhm.
In this room and like in the last room, I'm looking for anything like written, like any letters,
Are
anything
you-
with names,
Are
anything
you
like
in
that.
the room with us? Because it was just me and Elisabett in there right now.
This is the only other room though, right?
Yeah, so they're in front of you, so they'll go ahead and looking at stuff first. You don't, if you're looking through the stuff, the effects of the other room for written messages, doesn't look like it.
No identifying details of any, no badges or things like that.
No, the lockers had personal effects, but
They're all generic.
yeah, they didn't seem to have any personal identifying features other than some clothing and some money. Yeah.
And it was just casual clothing, like just regular people, towns wear? Or is it more
Yeah.
military or?
No, it appeared to be pretty generic.
Okay.
Yeah. Arvanel and Elisabett, you're going into that room first.
Korzha, check the books. I'll check the trunk.
Sounds good.
Taking a look at the books, there are there's 3 of them. There's a volume. The first one you pick up is a volume of erotic poetry. If you flip through it, you'll see that it's fully illustrated. The second one is a naval almanac listing tide times for the area of coast around Saltmarsh. And the last one is a treatise concerning the demigod, a demigod and its minions. I don't remember which ones they are in Faerun.
Oh yeah, because it's Greyhawk, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
shit, I don't know what that is. Yeah, no, it's
Which
the
one is it in
demigod.
Greyhawk?
I-U-Z. Eus? Something? Demigod and its minions.
Yeah. It's a half-fiend, Cambion, demigod of the abyss. But it's an evil asshole.
Okay, yeah, so I mean, the sort of, fair enough. Inside that third book, if you're flipping through, is a sheet of parchment featuring a few simple words and phrases in common and their equivalents in Goblin, which you will notice immediately if you speak Goblin. If you don't, you can probably infer that things like stop, fight, lift, come, and so forth. Keywords. Yeah. And then Arvanel's looking at the
chest or whatever.
chest, the foot locker. Okay. There's a small wooden, what do they describe? Wooden locker at its foot. Not giving me anything interesting on that one. There's the small wooden box, has 12 candles, flint, steel, and a piece of parchment. And the at the table, if you investigate, do you want just give me an investigation check to look around at the room?
Has it been 15 minutes?
You know what? Maybe. Sure. It's been 15 minutes.
All right. So you said it's you have disadvantage on ability checks too, right?
Yeah, not saving throws.
Save. Oh yeah, fair. Okay.
I don't believe.
Nat 20. I'm no longer frightened. Thank God.
Yay! I got a 21
What do I need to
for
roll above?
investigation.
I think it was 12.
Yeah, it was a DC 12 Wisdom save.
Okay, I got 15.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, so yeah, you are no longer at a disadvantage on your ability checks now.
Okay. So and then an investigation
clears it.
check. An investigation check is a 20.
Okay. Cool. You will find
No, an
easily
18. 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll still easily be able to determine that there is a hidden compartment under the table.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like I found something interesting.
Which will reveal a once popped open is a book.
Glance up and kind of just go, It seems like you found something interesting too. Is that?
Honestly, would you like it? I've done half of this anyway in this book.
Perhaps you should keep it until you do the other half. Then I'll check for whatever this book is.
Flipping it open, this looks like you know what? It looks like a spell book. Yeah.
What is it?
Something arcane? Can you make hide and aware of it? And I'll pass it over to
take a
Korzha.
look.
Hold up while I double check what is in that book.
Magic missile.
Where are
I don't
your
understand how people grow their
informations?
hair this long. It keeps going in my mouth. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that's what headbands,
Yeah, headbands,
braids,
ponytails.
and a whole bunch of other things are for.
but then I
Yeah,
wouldn't
the
be
way
able
just
to do
suffer.
this.
Or you
Now
just
you
suffer,
understand
yeah.
why it's so stupid when Black Widow has that hairstyle and is also trying to fight?
I could
Yeah.
fight with this. You just have to learn blind fighting.
Yeah, well, I mean, so there you go.
But also, it's
Or you just
uncomfortable.
intentionally put it in your mouth so it doesn't get in your eyes.
Okay.
Let's do
The
this.
spells.
If you're listening on podcast later, I apologize for that noise.
How about, you know what, Arvanel, give me a, oh, what are you supposed to be? You are a, what? Do you, give me a knowledge arcana roll. Looking through this.
Honestly, didn't he give the book to me too?
Okay.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, no, I totally handed it over.
Yeah.
That is gonna be an 11. So I will assist and be like, so it's probably, oh god, this is the character voice I should have gone with on a different character. It's probably that. My next character is gonna sound like that. Anyway,
Oh, goodness.
no.
that's my undead guy, Robin. That's anyway, sorry.
Okay,
Elisabett can give me the same roll if you're taking a look at it.
cool.
Just to determine what it says, I guess.
Yeah, that's going to be a 17.
Sure. This looks like this is a spell book. And it's got a number of spells in it. The following spells are Charm Person, Color Spray, Magic Missile, Silent Image. Was that Magic Mouth and Scorching Ray? I don't know if I'm supposed to give you this information, but it says there's the thing, so.
I don't know, as a warlock, can you learn spells?
Not
No.
through that. You
No.
gotta make dark
Yeah.
pacts with your daddy.
Oh, daddy.
Yeah.
Or
They can be
whatever
pretty
your
valuable.
patron is. What?
Yeah.
It could be pretty valuable, though.
Yeah, you can sell them
Yeah.
to wizards. Wizards need
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
no.
Wizards are like, put the spells to my veins.
Yeah.
Just directly in there.
Just right in there. Like Barney
This
Gumble.
could, this could fetch a pretty price with some wizards, Arvanel. You found it. Here's.
What else is here?
I don't have anything to hang on to it for now.
All right.
We'll see what we can do. I'll grab the
Yeah.
bullseye lantern.
Sure.
And then Milité's probably like here by now if she's headed this
Oh, yeah,
direction
absolutely.
too. So, is there anything else that you see? You have fairly keen eyes, and you're not kicking everything. Might be good to have a third set of eyes in here. And don't let Reverie open that door. Pointing at the danger door.
Elisabett's gonna actually at that moment walk out and kind of just stand in front of the danger door.
I was gonna say, is anyone actually watching Reverie at this point? Like, someone probably should.
Reverie, do you want to give me another damage, like strength attack roll on this chest? Just to see how you
It's
do it.
worse.
On the same chest.
It's even worse.
It's worse. Yeah.
Okay.
If Reverie's been working on this chest the whole time, I would have come over and like tried to help.
Would Reverie permit someone to assist them, though?
I can't get it. I just wanted to get one. Everyone else is opening things. I
Let's
just
try
wanna
together.
open
Try with
something.
this.
Okay.
Sure.
And
Give
then
me.
Be gentle
Reverie
and
starts
please-
hitting the locker with the crowbar.
You know what? Give me a strength a strength check. Is it a strength athletic? What was it? Strength.
Strength.
There's a strength check.
Well, I got a natural 1.
Bang!
So it probably doesn't work.
Fling my crowbar? Damn it.
Let's see.
Good thing that was the last one.
I think you'll probably hit it right at the wrong angle, and it makes this horrible ting noise, like, yeah, like very loud.
Happy to help.
And like, as if like something's ricocheted off it, kind of. Yeah, it's not quiet. Those of you in the other room will hear that.
Yeah. Reverie is gonna try to pick up the footlocker and just throw it. Reverie's frustrated now.
You hear a large ting noise followed by a large bang clunk of something.
No, I'm gonna
being
try to
impacting
stop
a
that.
wall.
I'm gonna be like, no. Let's. Here, I'll show you.
I think it's gone. I think it's flown.
I think it's done.
ready?
She's
Too
on
late.
the wall, and well, you know what? It'll land on one of the beds with a soft thump. So if you want to go ahead and attempt to open it, then you can try that, Melitê.
Let's just try it like this.
Sure. Do you want to make a strength check with advantage because you're assisting?
Because it's been destroyed.
And because so this is very sturdy construction.
I got
You're
a 7 that time. I have no leverage on this bed.
You have
Oh my
advantage.
God.
Did you roll a second dice?
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah.
18.
All right. So it'll just pop right open. The lock will just go flying off as it breaks open. Yeah. You have now opened the dread chest.
Final.
How did I don't?
What was it? Was it the same?
Did you use your magic?
It was just a mimic.
I don't get it.
So it's all about you just like put it right in the edge and it'll just pop open if you do it right.
Reverie.
You'll have to practice
Takes-
next time.
And
What?
And Arvanel, as you're looking at the last couple things in that room, you think you've cleaned it out pretty well. There's last thing is that standing wardrobe.
Yeah, just quickly check it.
Yeah.
Just-
There's a decently fancy floor-length oilskin coat, which you think could actually be worth a few gold. The sleeves contain numerous pockets, and it is trimmed in iridescent green silk. It's very nice looking.
Ooh.
You think it's probably worth at least 5.
5 gold?
Yeah.
How fancy should I become? This would suit me. I'll have to hold it up and do a little jig.
I mean, these people could still be alive. We really could just be robbing them blind.
If they're living here, they might need everything they've got.
If they're living here and they've set...
Yeah. So I'll assume you're all reconvening in the central area there because that's it for in that last room. So
I'll check the... Is there anything in the pockets of this thing?
nah. It's
Okay,
empty.
I'll bring it out to the main area, and then Arvanel's gonna go sit down and cut off a hunk of ham with a dagger and just start eating ham because fuck it, it's ham.
Sure, you can do so.
He's a forest hobo. He's not gonna not eat.
Fair enough.
We're just gonna take a swig.
You're like,
of
if
her
I left a ham out in my
glass.
forest and someone came by and ate it, that's what I would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give out free food all the time. Like,
It's probably partially how you know Reverie.
that is how I know Reverie. Reverie comes by and eats my
forest
food.
ham, you know.
I got it off the ham
Alright.
tree. No,
This
it was
reminds me-
hanging from the tree. Yeah, it's ham fruit. Mm.
That's where ham comes from.
It's
Melita's
ham
like,
fruit.
that's
It's
where ham comes
vegetarian.
from?
See,
That
Reverie's
makes so much sense.
Reverie's actually a vegan and just doesn't realize it because they literally think everything grows on trees.
Oh my god.
Melite legit is going to
Because
tell
of
people
bears.
ham grows on trees now.
Oh my god.
This is how we get
I don't know
Tasha
why
back
you
into
have
eating
to-
meat. The ham tree.
I don't know how you have to
Ham tree.
kill stuff to get meat when you can just pull it off a tree.
That makes so much sense.
Right?
Just the thrill of the hunt.
Oh dear.
But
Okay.
then look, they're scared. I don't get it.
That's the best part.
So,
Nothing about this
All
makes
right.
any sense. The
uh,
ham's good, by
I
the
don't
way.
know.
I will
so-
take a word on it.
Should we go upstairs before we wake up whatever's behind that door?
What door?
That's probably
I wasn't
for the
going
best.
to mention the door.
Ooh.
I'm going to like
That looks
start
neat.
like trying to.
No.
Whatever's behind that door is
Distract.
dangerous. If we're going to open
So are
it,
ghosts, apparently.
you know
this
what?
one's
Okay.
danger enough to break a door.
If I feel
I
like
can break
let me
doors.
guess what Shay's doing. Is Shay like lurking back
yeah.
around the edges of the room again, looking at
Yeah,
stuff and just kind
Shay's
of
just
like,
disgusted by our show of strength to get these stupid boxes open.
Yeah, that's correct.
all right.
No, she is like clearing out the rest of the room.
Sure. Do you wanna give me an investigation check?
I would love to try.
Sure.
I rolled an 18. What is it? Yes, so that's a
Cool.
unnatural 20.
Sure. On the northern wall of the room, it looks like just near where the next to where this impromptu makeshift cooking stove has been set up, you'll actually. That's a secret passage door. Like that's a secret door. That's a hidden
Oh,
door.
nifty! There is another door. Okay,
Yeah. That one leads
I'm gonna open it.
north. Sure. It opens into a wine cellar.
Hey, neat.
Yeah.
Let's go in. Wing.
Sure. If
did
you
you-
look,
Can we make a general note? Like, are you doing this sneakily? Like, because Elizabeth's just kind of standing back from the ham
yeah,
bottle.
No, the
I
she
think
doesn't
there's
want.
probably the wall just like opens.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
15-foot
it's
section
probably-
of wall that opens. Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay,
really
so
matter how
Elizabeth's
sneaky
gonna
I am.
follow
It's,
out of curiosity.
How sneaky is
just
the wall?
exactly right.
because,
The
like,
wall
I
roll for stealth.
Oh,
wants none of that ham debacle over there. She's like, it's
I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah. So this room, this wine cellar, has shoulder height wooden bottle racks lining the northern and western walls. There's no intact bottles left on the racks, and the floor is littered with the shattered remains of broken bottles. On the east wall, at the foot of a set of stairs, rests two large metal storage bins that appear to be sitting open and empty. And in the center of the room, which you're confused why it's not the first thing that caught your eye, is a human corpse clad in
Oh,
plate mail with a long sword lying on its right side and a large shield covering the legs.
damn. Okay, can I
Well-
investigate it? See what it looks like it died from?
Sure.
Oh, I got
How
it.
much
10.
lobster wine?
You don't think this is lobster wine. 10. So you're gonna you approach it. This is at the very center of the room. This room here is actually another one that's quite large. It's about 25 by I think 45 feet. So it's short, like width, and then it's long, like it extends quite far towards. Looks like this is the bottom area of the house from that you came in through. Like this is probably directly underneath where.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elisabett will also go and check out the body.
Okay. These crosses. Okay, if you go and take a look at it,
I rolled a nat 1, so that's gonna be 5. Elisabett apparently doesn't know jack shit about dead bodies, apparently. Which is odd
yeah.
for her.
You know what? Perhaps you're a little bit distracted by, one of the bottles on the ground.
It's beautiful. It's a rare, your favorite vintage.
It's just, it's a crying shame that.
Crying shame. Like
Yeah.
spilled blood.
As you're approaching the corpse, it looks like they were slain. You see, like, their throat is, like, open, like a very angry wound. Yeah, no, someone killed this person. And you know, it doesn't look like it was recent either.
What do you have?
Why would they leave? It's a body.
Dead body.
What's in there?
A corpse. This is why we should be quiet from here on in.
Is anyone...
Come.
How close are people getting to it?
I was trying to figure out how it died,
up
so
to
I'm
it.
Yeah?
up in its
cool.
grill.
Who's
Yep.
touched the body?
Probably Elisabett.
All right,
Didn't
cool.
see jack shit, but
You know what?
What killed him?
I would like
I can't
you
tell.
to roll for initiative, I believe.
Everybody?
Because anyone
Amazing.
as you touch the body and it suddenly erupts in a swarm of rot grubs.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
So many bugs.
What are these things?
It's just so many bugs
They're not
today.
good.
Pretty
They're not
gross.
good.
Yeah, and they just start spilling out of any gaps in the armor.
Well, the name like that, I thought it was a party.
Description: at a glance, the grub's appearance looks unnervingly similar to curdled milk being squeezed from a bladder.
Oh! Sounds
I
fun.
just had a sip of a
Gross.
iced coffee. I did not want
Oh,
to hear
no.
that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let me just pull these guys the stat up for this. Cause that's not what I expected y'all to run into. I had something else up.
You
know what?
definitely they will. I remember. Were you in this when I ran this?
I think I was in part of it, but I don't
Okay.
remember most of
I
that.
remember someone almost got KO'd in this room by these things.
Oh
which
my
was
god.
I
really,
don't remember.
Which was really kind of pathetic at the time, I remember.
oh boy, that's
Well,
not good for me with my
don't
not great
jinx
hit
it.
points.
Okay.
Yeah,
Find
me
out.
neither.
Also, hi Vorpal Tales, thanks for the raid.
Raid.
Hello, Raid!
Just,
Time for a fight!
This.
With rock grubs!
With
Yeah, good timing.
grubs.
Oh.
Open the thing. Come on, I clicked the thing. That is not the right thing. One sec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. Oh, gross. Ooh, I don't like these.
Yes, they're not good. They are not my favorite grubs. Least delicious.
Ew. All right. Okay. So what do we got? We got. Just extend this so I just have it all. Don't have to scroll. Now, Arvanel and Reverie looks like you got the same, so I believe that means you can choose.
Reverie can go first, and I'll take first next round, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Okay.
switch it out. That works for you?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sure.
Cool.
You may have to remind me. But I will stick you on the same line, essentially.
We do an all-out attack. We hit triangle, and that means that we both attack in unison.
Perfect.
With
Oops.
Persona music playing in the back. Baby, baby, baby. That's what we want.
Nice. Let's just call these RG for Rot Grub. RGS, Rot Grub Swarm. Then... Say... And then Arvanel and Reverie. Don't let me skip, because I may forget.
So for those of you tuning in right now on the raid, this is Amy's first campaign, and we're very supportive and loving because they're doing a great job.
Thanks. Okay, so this corpse is right in the very center of this large cellar, wine cellar area, and as you have approached to touch this, check out what killed it, this body, it just erupts in this swarms of rot grubs. And, Shay, you will be going first.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to slash at it with my rapier. And since gross. Since Elisabett touched it, I'm assuming she is within 5 feet.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Anyway, I'm going to roll. That was not so great. That was a 16. I guess that was mediocre. That was a 16.
Oh, this is the... Sorry, I'm just gonna actually pull this from the actual page at the back here.
Oh, that's okay.
Just because I realized it didn't tell me a thing. Oh, no, I've gone too far. I've gone too far!
Ah! No, go back.
I know!
Oh no!
Oh, maybe I didn't.
We've gone too far.
Yeah.
We have gone too far.
What the... Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay. Okay, so they'll actually go... That is a different dexterity than I had read. I was looking at the wrong source.
Oh. Schmokes.
So...
Did they beat me?
No, they have a lower initiative than I thought. Well, the good news is if you... What did you roll, did you say?
Hold on, what did I roll? 16!
That's a hit.
Yes! Okay, I'm going to attack with my sneak attack damage and everything.
Okay. Sure.
And my rapier, which was not as great. That's 13 damage.
13.
Piercing damage.
Okay. So... the unfortunate thing about fighting a swarm is that they're very adept at getting out of the way, so you are managing to get a good chunk of them, but not as many as you had hoped.
Gotcha. Oh, that's at second level. Rats. That's okay.
Okay. And, yeah. Okay. So, you manage to take a swipe at a couple of them, but damn, these things are, wiggly.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't like it.
Very gross. Elisabett.
Cool. So everyone's kind of looking at the swarm. No one's paying attention to sweet old Elisabett. So she's gonna try and like face away from her party as much as she can, and she's gonna activate her form of dread. So
Is this something you can do like subtly? Just pardon me.
Well, it takes on some of the form, so I think like her eyes glow red and she grows her fangs. But it's like it just takes on aspects. I'm trying to frighten them.
You're a little shy about it.
I'm a little shy about it.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. But yeah, I'm gonna activate my form of dread. So I'm gonna take a 1d10 plus my warlock level, which is unfortunately just 1. But hey, if I roll a 10, I'll just double my hit points.
That's
No, I
true.
rolled a 2. I'll take 3 temp HP, but you know what? HP's HP. So that's my bonus action, and then for my
These are gross.
attack, I'm gonna blast it with my. Well, I guess no, I'm right at it, so I can't really do that without taking disadvantage on that. So I will take a swipe with my dagger, I guess.
Sure.
I'll do that. Let's hope this hits, because then I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom save if I hit the swarm.
Okay.
To be frightened of me.
How wise is this one?
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
That will hit. Yep.
Sweet. That's gonna be 6 points of piercing damage with the dagger. Stab, stab. And yeah, I'm gonna need a wisdom save from ya.
You know, you don't you realize after you've done this, you don't think these things are particularly intelligent enough to be frightened.
Damn.
Yeah, they're still just swarming as much as they ever did, as horribly as they ever did. Yeah.
Huh. Well, that sucks to use that up. Okay, awesome. Well, that's me.
Okay. So that is your round. You swiped and snagged a couple of them.
I just want them to be scared of me.
There. Sorry. And then it's Melitê.
Melitê?
Oh, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Okay, can I do Emboldening Bond to start off with?
What does that do again?
That is the number of creatures equal to proficiency bonus is 2. Within 30 feet can add 1d4 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once per turn.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's your peace domain. Peace domain is broken.
It is.
Yeah, so I don't
fantastic.
know if you had like campaign rules about that, because I know some people do.
Nope. I don't have any specific. I'm just. Does it have to be activated on a turn or a bonus action?
That's what I'm doing right now. Is turning that on.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
It takes an action.
Cool. So that you can go ahead and do that. So that'll be your action.
So which two
and-
get it?
You have to choose.
Yeah.
So that's everyone within 30 feet.
Up
Everyone
to...
who gets the plus
2.
two.
Sorry,
Yeah.
there's 2 of you. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's most attacking right now? Who looks most?
I'm
attacking?
gonna smack it.
Yeah, probably
I'm gonna
Reverie.
smack it really good.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, if
probably
they can use it this round, probably Reverie and Arvanel, because they're the only ones who still have yet to go.
Oh yeah, that's true.
that actually
Yeah.
makes perfect sense. Let me do that.
Cool.
That D4 will come in handy. Especially the way I'm rolling tonight.
So Shay was just to remind me. So Shay was looking at the body. Who was the other person looking at the body, touching it? Was that
Elisabett.
Elisabett? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That just tells
Is
me a thing.
anyone damaged right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I have healing word bonus action. Can I do that as well?
Does that require contact?
I don't know.
Is it a touch or is it ranged? It should say.
Healing word is ranged.
Yeah, it says within 60 feet. Look, I wrote down some stuff, guys.
I know. Good job, Tasha.
Oh.
Yeah, you
So proud of you.
you should be able to because it's not.
Yeah, I think so.
Because
Yeah,
it's the
if
only
it's
spell
a-
you've cast.
Yeah, because
Do
you
I
haven't
have to
cast a
roll for
spell.
that?
Yeah. So
it
healing
should-
word is 1d4. I don't know if you add anything to it though.
Healing word. Let me pull it. It is 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which for a cleric is
Wisdom.
wisdom. Yeah, so
Perfect.
1d4
So-
plus your wisdom modifier.
Do it.
That'll be for.
Ooh. 7 in
One-
total.
Okay.
Guess what? I'm healed. Wait, no, that's not how.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now I'm healed. I accidentally wrote one less for some reason, like a tool.
Don't do that.
I won't.
All right. So that was Melité's round. And then sorry, Arvanel, Reverie. Which one was he? Which of you
Reverie
was
can go
gonna?
first.
I'm
Reverie.
gonna start.
Cool.
I thought there were ghosts. There's so many bugs. I don't get it. I'm real confused. And Reverie is just gonna pull out their flail and
All right.
try and hit some bugs.
Sure. Give me your attack roll.
If I'm adding the D4, do I do it now? Or do I-
Before you declare, tell me the result. If you're wanting to use, I think. So,
I don't want to use it this time
okay.
because I got a 19.
That's all right. All right. Okay.
I'm going to hit them with a flail.
Yeah, that will absolutely be a hit.
All right, that is 8 damage.
Okay. What type of damage is it?
It is bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. You know what? You take one look at these and you see bug. You know bug gets smash. So yeah.
Get smashed.
So that's 8 bludgeoning. You said.
Yeah.
Cool. That actually
Squish.
takes out a number of them. So, yeah. And I realized that I had not fully clearly explained that there were actually... You have taken out a good chunk of the ones that have attacked towards Shay. My apologies. There's actually a second group of them.
Oh.
Not for
okay.
long.
Oh, smokes.
Yeah. But they will act slower because I was like, oh shit. What about these guys? It says 2 swarms.
Oh.
The 2 was not bolded. My mistake. Please forgive. Arvanel, what are you gonna do?
Okay, is this room lit or is this room dark?
Ooh.
Like kind of dim, like the light coming through the other room?
Believe this room is lit as well, but let me confirm that. I'm gonna say yes, there's at least 1 torch in here.
Okay. Well,
Do you still have you also still have that bullseye lantern? Did you light it?
I have not lit it yet. No,
Okay.
was kind of setting it on the table while I was eating the ham from the tree.
Okay.
So if there's a torch nearby, I'd like to grab one of those and just apply torch to bugs because that solves most of life's problems.
Fire is effective against bug type.
Right? If that is not an option, then sword is okay against bugs.
Smash.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm coming up against. It's like nothing.
No, I
check my Pokemon index and find that fire is super effective.
Yeah.
Flip, flip, flip.
I think most of the light entering
Unless
this
they're ground
room
type.
is coming from the room you were just in, which is quite well lit. So you can grab a torch from that room and bring one in.
All right, I will dart around the corner, grab a torch, and then I will whack them with the
Fly.
torch.
Yeah, sure.
And I will use this. Wow, that was a roll. That is a... am I proficient in applying a torch?
I mean, you know what? Sure, you hang out in the forest. You have to light things on fire sometimes.
Okay, so
Aragorn had a torch
that's a
sometime.
12.
To hit?
You also have
Gotta protect those ham trees.
determination.
I also
yeah,
have my...
that'll hit.
Okay.
12 hits.
All right,
Yeah.
so I will apply...
There's just a lot of them. They are not
Yeah.
hard to hit necessarily. Okay, and your attack, you were hitting with fire.
I will just go...
God, what even are this?
You can just declare that it does something. You can make it an improvised weapon, so like a punch.
Yeah.
Or make it a D4.
Yeah, I think it's probably a D4 of burning, but
Okay, so if I add my dex or strength, it's a 4. If I don't, it's a 1.
do it strength.
Then it's a 4.
Then it's a 4. So that seems to clear up most of this swarm of them. They're just because there's the blunt force of applying smack right down on a pile of bugs, and then also the fact that you're setting them on fire. So I think that is sufficient for getting a good chunk of them. There's still a few in that particular swarm, but yeah. Was that it for your?
That is it. For mine, I can't really do anything else yet because I'm level 1.
Okay.
I have nothing.
Yeah,
So I
that's
will
fair.
just kind of... bleh.
Okay, so swarm of rot grubs number 1, which has been very heavily decimated so far, which is also the one going after Shay specifically. And
Why me?
Oh,
Because-
don't worry, I'm getting the one that hasn't been damaged yet.
It's
Don't
a-
you worry, Shay.
It's attracted to gold.
Oh,
oh, that was cocked. I'm sorry.
that's
Okay, that actually ended up being exactly between. Okay, how did I? Okay, cool. How does this work? Never mind. Okay, 16. Hold on. Hit. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so these things have basically swarmed into your space and are trying to like crawl up your boots, I guess. And that's a hit, so I need to roll a d4. Oh, I don't like this. I would not want these used against me.
Yeah,
Target
they're
is
not-
infested by 1d4 rot grubs.
Gross.
So 3. So at the start of your turn, you will... Oh god, 1d6 per?
Now I
This
remember
doesn't
why
sound
this was
like
a KO
level 1.
room.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I'm dead.
And that's
Yeah.
not.
Oh no.
Okay, but the fire wasn't a bad idea. Okay.
Hey! that wasn't metagaming. That was just me wanting to pop some grubs.
Yeah, no, that's
That
great.
was
Yeah.
just Pokemon knowledge.
That was
Pokemon knowledge, yeah.
It's not that I ran this 2 years
So
ago or
make a
anything.
note, Shay, on your turn that you have 3 of them.
Gross.
Apologies.
That's okay. I'm probably
I
gonna
actually
get got
remember-
pretty soon though.
Oh no.
Well, that's
Scared.
okay. It's
I'm
just
scared.
It's just how much hit points I have.
Okay, and then so that's
Such
number
is life.
1. Number 2 is swarming towards Elisabett.
I'm scared.
And swarm. Occupy another creature space. Move through any opening tiny enough for a time. Okay, yep, gross. So that is starting to climb towards you. And does a 19 hit?
With my
Ooh.
14 armor class, I think it will.
Strangely.
Oh no.
Did you crit on me?
No, but you have
No.
three grubs. So I
Okay.
will have to roll that next time. Now let me just see what it specifies here.
So 3d6.
You know what?
It's not good.
That's not good. That's really not good.
Arvanel, let's just real quick here. Let's say as a bonus action, did you want to try and identify these things?
Yeah, let's do that right now.
Yeah, give me a nature.
Yeah, that's a
I
19.
believe.
Wait, no, that's a
19?
That's a 16. That's a 16.
Oh yeah. You absolutely know what these are. You know that fire is useful, which is definitely a part of the reason why you went and grabbed a torch. Applying fire to the wound before the end of the host creature's next turn deals fire damage and kills the infested grub.
Okay. Can I say 3 words?
Yes.
Burn yourselves.
Oh.
Please. That's 3 technically.
Okay.
Burning somebody kills the worker infesting it. Okay, so if you apply fire to the wounds, those grubs will be killed. And
They're like ticks. You can burn them and they
Yeah.
can fall off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gross, but I grew up in the Midwest. You have to learn this stuff.
Any effect
Yeah.
that
I just need
cures.
tweezers.
Oh, and you also know that if there's anything that cures disease, will kill. Oh god, that's gross.
Yeah, these things are gross.
Infesting the target. These are disgusting. I do not like these. I apologize, folks. Shay, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I have a tinderbox on me.
Yeah. I do have a torch in my hand that you can grab if you want.
Can I grab? Can I
Yeah,
grab?
you
your
can take
torch?
it. You can take it. I'll
Okay.
hand it to you.
And I will try to burn these guys off me.
All right. I think you can just do that. Did you have any already? Yes, you did.
What did I do?
Okay, no, it's just because I'm trying to see what point this hits. Target
So-
assist by rock grubs. At the start of each target's turn, target takes 1d6 piercing damage for rock grub infesting it.
Gross.
If I infest the bite wound before the end of the target's next turn, deals fire damage and kills the grubs. Okay, so
It's at the
roll
beginning of the
damage.
turn you take damage.
yes.
Oh,
So this is the
Goodbye.
turn.
Oh, at the beginning of the turn.
Yes. So I
Yeah.
have to
no.
do this.
If it's
So this
at
will
the
happen first, and then you can burn them and get rid of them.
Well, I mean, if I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pray I roll low.
Arvanel. I might need it. I might need it back.
Or someone give me something good happen.
Did you
find
so
2
that I
of them?
can-
Yeah.
It was 2 doses in 1 vial, yeah.
Oh, it was 2 doses in 1. Yeah.
What did you
someone
get?
did buy something good happens. You know what? Something good happens.
Christine bought 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So
We also have 2
I'm
hurt
gonna
the
only roll. I'm gonna use one of them.
You could say it happens at the end of the round.
I'm gonna say it happens at the end of the round. Sure. Yeah, go ahead and try.
Sorry.
That's a perfect way to do it. I was like, I could just remove some dice, but no, it's just gonna happen at the end of the round, which means go ahead and attempt to burn these
The
things.
something good happens is great when you
Okay.
look at a module and you're like, this is bullshit. I'm gonna change this.
Yeah.
What do you
I
want
don't-
me to
Um,
roll?
you know what?
What do I have?
It doesn't give you a specific thing, but if you have medicine, I think you'd be even better at it. trying to do.
I don't specifically, but I can roll medicine.
Sure, give me a medicine roll.
I will roll the medicine. Come on, baby. 17?
Yes. Yes, sure.
Okay.
That'll do it. That is more than enough. I was gonna keep it pretty low for... Yeah. Okay, so how many hurt something good happens did I have? I had 2...
You had enough to deal with the grubs.
2 and 1 more hurt, and 1 hurt them more?
No, you have, I think, 3.
So I had 1 at the start that I haven't used, and then...
You got 2 more.
Oh,
I
did
believe.
I?
Yeah, I believe during
Oh,
game.
I see. Oh.
Robin put
them
them in the chat for you earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll confirm, but keep going.
Made a note of that. And also, I see someone redeemed to hydrate, so I'm gonna drink some water.
I'm gonna end
sorry,
up probably.
You have 1
Writing
hurt
on
them
my
more
scarf.
plus the beginning start hurt them
Yeah.
more.
Okay, so this is okay. The target takes 1d6 piercing damage per rot, and applying fire to the bite wound before the end of the target's turn deals 1 fire damage to target and kills these grubs. After his time, the rock grubs is too far to be burned. So I think in that case, you'll probably be able to get all 3 of them, because I think they all went in at the same point, essentially.
Oh,
So, you're
I was
good.
imagining just 1. Really?
One's
Okay.
your forehead,
So-
one's your toe, the other's your butt, and you have to be like,
God. Okay.
rot,
Yeah.
rot,
I think
revolution.
gonna
basically
end
they're
up,
just sort of like swarming up your leg, kind of. So they're probably on your leg. So you probably have to like. At least that's not the worst place to burn things, I guess.
No, but Amy, you have to realize the mummy scarred me for life.
Oh,
Mummy,
Yeah.
we had a
Yeah.
conversation about
We
this
were chatting
earlier with
about
trigger
this.
warnings for the
I
mage
was just
game.
gonna
and we-
say this is
I never noticed too
definitely
much.
yellow
Something I never
zone
thought.
right now.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm not gonna be graphic about describing, and let me know if I have to just stop. Okay. Cool. Got
Okay.
it. Cool. Anyway, so those are done. You're good. Your turn is you successfully did that. I could say maybe you did that as like a bonus action. You feel free to stab these things back, because I'm just gonna let you do that. Because
Oh
I
yeah.
don't like these either. These are gross.
Screw these things. I'm just gonna probably take out my dagger, flick them out, burn them, flick them, stab them. Don't like it.
I don't think any of us like it.
No, it's just like
Done. So yeah, roll me attack.
Not as good. 12.
Still hits.
Whoa.
Roll me damage.
Smokes. Bam. 8.
Cool. You managed to successfully eliminate that swarm with that combination of fire and anger and sheer revulsion. Cool.
Good.
Elisabett. Huh. Do I have another something good? I think I do. So again, not to kill you immediately. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want
It's
anyone to
fine,
get
do it. I'm a damn peer. I got it.
So, in that case, you can
Bring it.
Do you want me to not use it then and hold something good for later? Do you want the full 3d6?
No, use something good.
Yeah,
If you
okay.
have another one, then do it.
We
yeah.
do. We have one
Okay.
more. I'm gonna use it. So
Okay.
I was like, really? I don't think you want that. That sounds awful.
No, I don't. I have 14 hit points. I don't want 3d6. That sounds just like death.
Do you have temp hit
I
points?
know.
you
I
want?
have 11.
I have 3 temp hit points, so I'm at
Oh.
14. I
You'll be
had 11
fine.
to start
Knowing Amy,
with.
they'll
11 too.
roll ones.
Hey, high five.
This is fine. Cool.
I forgot
So-
with Shaper's awful, sorry.
So fire, I have
Fire
3 of
will-
them.
Yeah.
Can I get all 3 with the fire? Or can I only get 1 at a time?
You can try to get them all at once, I think. What I did for Shay was I assumed that they all came at the same entry point, basically, and just medicine check to get them all like at once.
Okay. I
So
will
if
make
you
a
wanna do
medicine
that-
check. Yep.
And do you have a
yep.
torch?
I mean, I
Fire?
could if the torch is in Shay's hand, Shay's right beside me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I will
would-
just
she would
grab the
definitely let that go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Cool.
will do that.
Pass it around, everybody.
Right.
Pass the torch. torch, pass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What?
I'm gonna use determination. It's gonna be an 11.
You know you have
Sure.
inspiration. Okay.
I was setting it relatively low because they don't give me
Okay.
a specific thing. Sure, you can do that. And then you want to make
Cool.
us, and then you can, sure, try and smack some of them.
Sweet. That sounds great. I will do that with my dagger. I wish it wasn't at point blank range, otherwise I'd fucking blast them, but I will do it with my dagger.
Yep.
Bite them, but I don't feel like biting them.
That would be
I don't think you want to bite
disgusting.
them.
Oh god.
It'd be so gross.
Like pizza pockets.
No! Oh!
19. I'm just gonna move on from the pizza bucket.
Please roll damage!
That's gonna be 6 points of piercing damage with her dagger.
Alright.
Use your bite attack. Use your bite attack. Ah.
No!
No. No.
You bite me? Ah.
They haven't hurt me yet, but I could have used my bite attack to gain
Please
HP.
do something.
Payback.
Who?
So, what are you gonna do, Melitê? It's your turn. You can attack or do something. Are you still thinking? Yeah.
Melitê?
Can you? It's your
Yes,
turn.
you're
not
someone
muted.
oh no,
You are
someone
muted.
cast silence on them. There we go.
Oh no.
Okay, so what's left right now?
There is a
Yes.
swarm of them going after Elisabett.
Okay.
And Elisabett has set fire to part of their limbs because gross.
Okay, if I have a tinder box, can I, and candles, I mean, can I don't know, can I do something with that? Or like, do I need a torch? Like,
A
where did
torch would
the
be
first torch
probably
come from?
easier. It came from the other room because it had a, that room
Okay.
was well lit.
So we don't have access to another torch. is what you're
Unless you step out of the room and run out and
Elisabett-
grab one.
I mean, can I do that? Like, is that within range? I could do that?
Based on the description of of who is inspecting the body, I think you're probably at least more than 5 feet away.
Yeah, I wasn't up close to it.
So you can run up back to the other room and grab something.
I would like to grab a torch and come back to fight with this torch, which seems to be working.
All right. Are you gonna try and smack? Because it'll be I guess a improvised weapon, which would be like one. What is that?
Strength plus.
Probably like a D4 plus
it's
1 or something.
I think so.
I mean,
or-
the only other thing I'd want to do would be like a flaming arrow or something, which I feel like is not appropriate for this kind of situation, like in a room kind of thing.
Improvised.
Unless someone else is like, no, a flaming arrow in this situation would work.
So I'm just checking. Yeah, when do you... if it bears no resemblance to a weapon, in that case, it bears resemblance to a club, I think.
So that's a D6
A club.
probably.
It says there a D4 bludgeoning for a
Oh,
club.
really?
Yeah. But on the plus side, yeah.
All right.
So 1d4 plus strength would be the hit, the attack if you land a hit.
All right. Okay,
Yes.
so D20 to hit.
Plus strength modifier. And if you're proficiency in clubs, your proficiency bonus.
I'm proficient in quarterstaff. Isn't that like the same thing?
Kinda?
This is like an 8th staff.
This is like, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble for that.
You probably do, I think, for clerics. I think they have clubs. I think just
yeah,
like simple
probably.
weapons would be included in that. I'm pretty darn sure. And if not, we'll just say you are for this moment.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
you are
looking it
proficient.
up, it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, proficiency
Simple.
bonus.
I'm gonna
So-
need it.
Okay, what's your
Okay.
your attack roll? Give it.
10.
Plus.
That's it.
No, that hits.
Oh.
That's fine. Yeah, these are swarms. They're relatively easy to hit. If you, yeah. And then it's gonna be D4 plus your strength modifier.
Does it have to be plus my strength modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 3.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do roll an extra D4 because it's burning. That's only 1, so you know what?
1 point burning. Fuck.
1 point of burning. So that's I need to add those numbers together, not just list them. That is a little more useful. Okay. All right.
Melitê's just running around with this fire stick. Ah!
Serve the flaming fist.
And
This is the opposite of what I do.
Arvanel and Reverie. Reverie went first last time. Is Arvanel going first this time?
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
go first, and I will go smashy.
Cool. What up?
Oh wait, yeah. Did Shay went Melitê? Yeah.
No. I was just thinking though, is Melitê's thing still up and have we been using it? Or how long does that last for?
It only
They say
affects
per
2
round.
people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We don't have it, Shay.
Round?
I think
Oh, that's
it
fine.
affects
Oh, okay.
Arvanel and
gotcha,
Reverie, I
gotcha.
believe.
But
It-
it's
don't
still
have
up for
it.
That's
that.
fine. That's
it's
fine.
it's
I just wanted to make
the it's the wood people.
So
Well, diving in, that's
The
gonna be
Hamwoods.
the Hamwoods. I'm gonna go ham on these guys, and with a sword. That's gonna be a math plus math. That's definitely like an 18.
Okay, that's
So,
it.
So that is going to be
Math checks out.
Where's my D8? This is not a D8, but this is. Oh, that's gonna be 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing?
Yeah, which
Ooh,
probably
okay.
halves, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
still, that's
well,
5.
You're making progress. Much progress. Reverie.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm fidgeting.
Okay.
I smack him. Like, I'm good at smacking.
That's true.
I'm good at smacking
Do
things.
it. Do it. I'm really I want you to do as much hitting to these as you can.
12 plus whatever.
To hit? That hits.
Yeah.
And give me some damage.
That's okay. That's 6.
And it's bludgeoning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're all... You're so close. There's only a couple.
Ugh.
Now I'm back to the bottom with this swarm that is on its not last legs, but there's only a few of them, and they're still, okay. Yeah, they're still going after Elisabett because that was the one who was right there. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
But, does an 8 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, in that case,
I'm squishy, but not that squishy.
yeah, so the ones remaining are ineffectively attempt to attack and bite, but they do not successfully.
Bears her fangs at them.
So that is them, and and then we're back top of the initiative, I believe, with Shay. Do you want to finish these off?
I would love
Try
to
to?
try. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to. Oh wait. Okay. So are there still any on Elisabett?
Yes. So you need to get those off, and that would be.
And
Looks like that's it, though.
okay. Does Melitê have a torch still? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Shay's gonna try to grab it, and
There's a torch.
Shay is right beside Elisabett, so they're going to try to
All right, give me
step them out. Works for
you know what?
works for
Give
them.
me an attack roll. Give me
Oh
a.
yeah.
This is a bludgeoning, I
Step
think,
'em out.
club. Yeah.
Please don't hit me.
Don't botch.
I did not botch. I got on 11.
That hits.
Right on.
Yep.
What kind of damage do you want me to do?
Should be a D4 plus strength.
That's a 4.
Okay. That's enough. That
Ah,
is more than enough. The last of them just get squished and they
Right
incinerate
on.
and just evaporate. And it's like a little shrivel up thing.
Gross.
And,
Oh, I can't even
and fall
stab
to the
anything?
ground. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
I
gets
already
the
got my
last of
anger
them.
out.
And you are left with, in the silence, with a number of dead bugs, a corpse, and yourselves. And I think that is a perfect time for us to take a break.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Right on.
Don't touch that dial. Don't forget to renew your parking, and be sure to tip your
Yes.
ushers. We'll be right back.
Hello, and this is the part where we talk to the chat.
I'll make her
Hi,
go.
how's it going?
Hi, chat. How's it going? We're gonna do this for 10 minutes? 10 minutes?
Yeah, thereabouts, and then
Okay.
and get back into it. Oh god, what has happened in chat? Like, I have not looked at this for most of the game.
Yeah, you need to let your ADD fly if you're gonna handle all of it
Yeah.
at once. It takes a while.
So I'm just scrolling up a little bit and
There's
seeing what
goulash.
folks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I love
goulash.
that. The puns.
Oh,
There
Robin,
was-
I gotta make those spaghetti squash latkes.
Yeah, they were good.
Were
I
they
made
good?
them. They're so good.
That
because-
sounds yummy.
Wait, yeah, because spaghetti squash is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love spaghetti squash. I'm gonna make spaghetti squash spaghetti this week at some point. 'cause,
It's pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah.
solid, right? Like I like it.
I also do like a buffalo chicken ranch spaghetti squash thing. It's really good.
You can come over.
Oh,
You're
that's
allowed.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I cook
bring
for
it.
you.
Bring
I
you,
cook for
you cook for me? Hey.
I cook for you.
I
Ranch spaghetti
skip
squash.
through the things.
If anyone wants
Pick-
to.
All right,
Picking
I'm
up-
caught up. I think.
Picking up a housemaid, great.
Wait, what?
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 I'm hiring Robin as a housemaid because she's cooking for me now.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
It's
that was
good.
just a friendship thing. I don't have to be, you know, I don't want
Pay
any
for it?
obligations. No. I mean, if he wants to pay for it. But I don't
You'll
want any
pay all
obligation.
right. Wait, I'll pay all right. Wait, what?
Depends
Anyway.
on how spicy I make it. I'll make you pay.
I think I can actually.
I-
I can probably handle it, to be honest. I'm an idiot. Pact
Yeah,
of the
that's true.
chef. It's true. I'm an idiot.
For Warlock's Pact of the.
Pact of
The
the chef.
chef?
This
Yeah.
spell is raw.
Oh my god.
I still want to figure. I might do that for a character. So
Pact of the
one
chef,
character.
and like your patron is a rat.
Oh my god. I
Oh
love
yes,
it.
please.
Dibs.
Ratatouille.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Listen,
I was watching
if
the-
anyone gets a rat patron, dibs.
That's true.
yes.
Yes.
True.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These more
How,
olive
how
oil.
many do you have now?
I have 4.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh.
I did just get an update from my rat Facebook group that 21 were surrendered to the SPCA. They haven't been posted yet.
Wow.
Hmm.
They're not adoptable yet because it was a mix of male and female.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're on pregnancy watch.
Yeah.
And each rat litter is about 16 babies, I think.
Oh, is that all?
Holy.
That's
Only?
fine.
Yeah.
Only.
So,
Only.
depending on how that situation goes and if they need fosters, I might hop in.
Have all the rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I could, hypothetically, with the space I have up to 8.
I feel
Okay.
like this is the right time to tell the story of the rat I found in France.
Give me rat story, please.
So the bar I was working at in France, at one point we could tell there was like a rat, because like it was, you know, like how some, like in Victoria, a lot of buildings, they just have mice or rats, right? Like it's just a fact. If
That's
you're
just the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
of
to
like
the
a
We
water
have,
lot
we
of
have more
and it's
rats
an old
than
building,
people.
right?
Yeah.
So anyways, this bar had this one, we could kind of see it, and you know, we were doing all the stuff you have to do to get rid of it. And then one night I'm like shutting down the bar and I go to close it up, and he's in the toilet. And I'm like, oh my god! And I just
like in the
close
toilet?
the toilet. Yeah, in the toilet. And then I just like slam the toilet down. And I'm like, you know, go to get someone. And then he's gone when I come back. And so then it happens again the next day. And so this time I'm just like, okay, what do I do? Like obviously.
Does the
Where's
toilet
the
have
rat
a?
going?
Does the toilet have like a gap?
He was going through the toilet. So, but what happened was the third day it happened, I was prepared. I had like a box and a glove, and I just grabbed this thing, put it in the box, and he was so sweet. Like he wasn't like vicious or anything. He just like sat there and like looked at me, and like when he was in my hand, he was just like, hi, I'm cute. And I'm like, oh, you're sweet. I have to get rid of you. And then we took him down to the water and like let him go by the ocean.
That's good. That's a good end to that story.
Right?
You
No,
could
I
see
couldn't
Avery
believe it.
tensing up the whole time.
I know,
Yeah.
I didn't want to hurt him, right? I'm just like, okay, but you can't live in our toilet. Like,
That's not.
I
where you-
understand that
rat place.
rats are vermin, and there is a difference between like
Fancy and
general
non-fancy.
rats and fancy rats,
but
and
this
like
one was so
domesticated rats.
sweet.
But this was a
But
French
then I've
rat.
also met people who have adopted wild rat babies,
This
and
guy
then
was
they're
like
just super sweet.
adoptable because he was just friendly.
Because it takes like
yeah,
what, like
I
a
can't
generation?
say any of my rat stories because it's
No.
a winery and
yeah, it's a winery
farm.
thing. That's
But I was
fair.
just
I do
so
not
ready
wish
for the
to
bar
know.
version of Ratatouille. I'm like, can we teach him to make cocktails?
Oh my god.
Yes, but the
Greta toilet, no.
Right?
had a toilet.
Do I have
Oh
any
my
more
God,
photos?
Soul.
Fancy
Of
rats
course I
have
have
better
no
manners.
photos.
Fancy rats spread the plague with pinkies up. No.
Oh, I do
Oh,
like rats.
that reminds me of my other rat story. Well, it's not a rat story, it's a mouse story. But when I had Fox, the stupid mice I had would put their claws on the edges of the bar, and Fox like got them. But
Why would you say that?
What? No, they were were good. They were healthy. Other than that, it was just like.
Other than not having fingers?
Well, they figured it out eventually.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't know
this
what to...
for my sake.
Yeah, the rat pictures.
Yep.
It's time.
Let's talk to
I
the
can
rat.
see
That's
how. Let's talk to the rat.
Let's talk to the rat.
true. Squeak,
Look
squeak,
at those faces.
Squeak, squeaker. Oh, where?
I guess
can't
no
see
one in
them.
chat can see those faces, but
What?
We still can't see them.
I can't see them
Oh,
either.
what are you
Whatever.
doing?
You need.
They're
it needs
on
to be by your
Facebook
face.
chat.
Oh, are they?
Facebook
you
chat.
oh.
Okay, I thought you were like.
Sometimes people hold it up
Yeah.
just to show,
I just
but
hold
sometimes it doesn't show up. So.
Oh, I can try that.
Story
Hold
of
on.
Natasha's
Do I...
life.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
think mine would show up.
Oh, those are cute.
Where's my webcam?
Yeah, you have to turn your screen brightness down if you're gonna do that.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Is
Do
this
you...
gonna...
Right.
More?
I can.
more?
Oh, that's
more?
I can kind of see it.
More.
You can kind
more
of see
over.
him. I can turn
gotta-
my phone brightness down too.
Put it in front of your face if you want the chat to see.
Oh, that's smart. No, that's just my phone screen. Is this rat? Can you see him?
Closer.
Move it closer.
Get
Closer.
bring closer.
Closer. Okay, you see where your nose is? Put it in front of your nose. Now closer. Now closer. More. More.
Oh,
now
perfect. There we go. Oh.
there's a rat on the screen.
There's the rat.
Rat.
Bees.
Now be sure to swipe toward rat and not toward whatever other pictures are on your phone, because that's always a thing.
Awkward.
Well, I took it
Fine.
away, is the thing. I took it back.
You took the rat back?
Do we
Let's
want
talk.
more? This is hard.
I can see.
Nose.
You just gotta
Rat.
practice.
Yeah. Oh, babies.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, that's great.
I have 4 rats. They are my sons. I love them so much. Every single break, if anyone brings up a rat, this is going to happen.
Oh, don't worry. The
That's
chat
the
will.
rules.
Now they know. They will definitely.
We
If
have a
the
lot
chat-
of rat commands.
We do. We have
do.
7.
Just tell me all of your good rat stories. I saw someone in chat talk about a little mouse named Einstein, and wow, that's... God, that makes me so happy. Where did you go? There was a good story in here. I'm just learning how to... I have it open.
Avery comes to us from 1984, so it's...
Yep.
I read books for entertainment. I don't watch things. My level of technology is I have the player's handbook in my lap and everything is paper and in front of me as I'm playing because I can't navigate any of the websites. There it is.
Honestly, fair.
Someone in the chat says, no rat, I had a mouse. I called him Einstein because the fur on his head would stick up.
Oh.
Oh.
That's not the cutest thing. Oh my gosh, there's this adoptable rat on the mainland, and he's a senior rat, and his name is Templeton.
Oh.
And I
want him. No.
I'm glad people are liking these rats.
I need a pet.
Oh.
Right?
I'm
I feel
all alone.
that. I feel
You have
that.
your
I want to
bones.
feel that.
As soon-
Kid.
One in your place?
skeleton.
My skeleton. What?
Can you get a
As
pet in
soon
your
as
place?
it's safe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Natasha, did you
So
put-
many people have dogs.
Have you moved your mic around, Tasha? You're sounding a little echoey.
Let me double check. I had to change my speakers. So
Oh,
let me
you're
double
sounding
check
better
it.
now.
Switch around.
I think
I
it
haven't
was-
changed anything. The mic looks like it's on the right mic, so.
Okay, cool. I think it was overcorrecting because the speakers or the sprinklers just went off finally.
Oh, okay.
So now everything's
Could
working
be.
for my ears.
Here's Caitlan. How are you able to retrieve your skeleton, or is that not
No.
easy to do?
No, he's just on the couch. I'll be
He's
right
just
back.
chilling.
All right.
He's just chilling.
Show us your boyfriend. I want to see him.
Okay.
Husbando,
I love this.
bone daddy.
I found
Also-
the perfect brush for this character.
Oh my god, you did.
It's like
You already-
hollow,
Melitê,
too.
do you want to
Did
be
you
where the
already
people
have
are?
that?
Do you want to be
Right.
where the people are?
His,
No, I want to be
This
where the
way,
lobster
Kelly.
wine is.
That's this
But
way.
There he is.
Hold on, I can't.
Oh my god.
So
Victor, Harvey. Okay,
What's up, Harvey?
there he is.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on. Cha-cha!
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he was
This is what
dressed up
Beyond
for
Skeletons
Easter.
means.
Beyond skeletons.
Beyond skeletons.
It means
He
that if
Right.
she eats it, it's vegan.
Oh.
There's a
And he had
skeleton
little-
tree too?
Yeah, there's a skeleton tree.
does have a great
there is
bone
now.
structure.
Oh
Thanks,
no,
Random.
my brain went dark directions with that one.
Oh yeah, there's only one direction
no.
with that.
Oh,
There are two directions.
I like the red eyes glowing.
The
That's
eyes
you.
just make it.
Have you tried
Very
giving
good.
him some Visine drops or something like that? You know? What a stoner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just tell him to lay off for a
Pretty good.
week.
I mean, it's COVID right
Every
now.
day he's just on the couch. That's all he does, really. So
Yeah.
He really just lazes about.
Rio's right.
We
He's a
got-
little bony.
We
yeah.
got Chad asking if it's
Backbones.
if he's for anatomy or physiology.
Oh, he actually
For-
wasn't for
for-
A&P.
For your pleasure.
No, he
Because he's
I
ribbed.
just got him
Sorry.
because. Oh my gosh. No, I just got him because he was a thing that I could get at Home Depot, and he's like 5 foot. He's like actually real tall.
Are you gonna get the 12-foot one next?
Oh my god, I wish. I don't actually have anywhere
would
to
you
put
even-
it. I actually.
I was gonna say, where would you
Exactly.
even put it?
He
You
would
just
be
have
like,
to get a whole room for him.
yeah, that's true. I do have. I just stick in my bedroom, or just like on the balcony. You just take up like the entire balcony, just like crawl down.
All year, love it.
Yeah. So anyway, he's gonna be dressed up for every holiday that occurs, and I'm so glad that this is something that like everybody who got one figured. Right? Everyone who got the 12-foot skeleton's like, I'm not just gonna use for Halloween, man. Like, this could be with my Christmas stuff.
Like,
Or someone
oh,
does
yeah.
it
gotta
on
get your money's
Patrick's
worth.
Day.
Yeah.
Of course.
I've
When I
definitely
worked
seen
at
some
Value
ones.
Village, we would keep our skeletons that we had for sale for Halloween decorations out and use them instead of the mannequins.
Amazing.
That's the best.
It's right. So, question: does he have his own room, or does he have a bed or a coffin?
Oh,
my
he
God,
sleeps on
Chad's
the
just-
couch.
Chat going.
Yeah.
He's
Sherlock
the
Bones.
backbone of the relationship.
I love
Oh,
this.
God.
Guys, Sherlock Bones.
Is he a
Oh
little,
my
is he a little
god.
hippie?
Yes. Yeah. He's getting. Oh my god.
I just-
Gibraltar.
I love that you have a skeleton. I just
Thanks, guys.
It's
Amy.
fantastic.
It's actually
You
really
do
fun
too.
carrying him back to my place.
We all do.
We all do.
Secretly.
I just have
all
like extra
But you
stuff.
have
All
an
just
extra
skeletons
driving
waiting to
skeleton
hatch.
bodies.
That is the best thing.
why my
I've
hand
ever heard.
tingly? It's your
Those
skeleton.
bones getting itchy.
Bones are ready to
Bones
hatch.
getting itchy.
Calcium. That's my favorite. One of my favorite like gifs is the skeleton chugging the milk and be like chug, 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 and then like strutting like through the village, like getting hit by arrows. 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 fucking damage. Because he's got so much calcium. He's immune to. I love it. He's so good.
It's so ridiculous.
Why are skeletons so calm? Why are they lonely? Because they ain't got no body.
Oh, hydrate.
Okay.
Hydrate.
Oh, hydrate.
He's
Hydrate.
He's had his time in the sun. He's
I'll
still
let you
lying
hydrate.
back
You can
to the
hydrate with
couch.
bread if needed.
I'll be right back.
Somebody mentioned that I'm an 80-year-old with technology. On that note, you know the thing where you accidentally hit a button and then you get the E with an apostrophe
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of the
accidentally
question mark?
switched
Yeah, you're
Oh,
spamming
yeah.
the chat with that
How
right
do
now.
I-
Him up on the chair.
How do I-
Alt or something
He's
like
still there.
that?
He's just watching.
Switch international keyboard.
No
Yeah,
one-
that's
no-
annoying.
No one told them to hit Control,
No.
Control
No,
W
no.
or Alt
Nope.
F4. Don't do those.
Don't do any of those things. No.
What do those do?
They kill everything. Like,
Yeah.
like not on the planet.
I also
Maybe-
noticed that you
maybe-
had you also had the accented between your AC and your passive perception.
Just hit the
I noticed
agenda
that
on
happened
so
earlier.
long ago, I just didn't want to
Mais
say
oui.
anything.
Alors, ma passive perception. It's your la peau perception.
I was so tempted to call Freya, my girlfriend in and just be like, how do we fix this?
It's probably. I remember it's something actually pretty easy.
Yeah, I always forget. I always do
The
that.
next time you play
You
it-
always have to look it up every time.
All right,
I think
that's
it's
it.
Control
Yeah.
Alt something. Try messing around with that.
I think
Don't-
it's control too
Don't,
much.
don't.
Natasha, don't.
Just don't use it. Game's over in like 45 minutes. We'll just let it ride.
If you see an E,
Back
it just
to
means I'm
English.
confused.
The
Just
next
Google
time,
E accent keyboard.
the next
Yeah.
time that you play a character here, Avery, you're gonna play a
Yeah.
warlock so that you can have your girlfriend be your patron that you can call in for help. Okay,
That's
that's
actually
or
kind of
or your
Oh, that's
familiar.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I call in
Oh,
this
I
ghost
love that.
familiar. Why are you having a weird
She's
conversation?
been DMing for so many years, so I use her for a lot of. I ask her a lot of questions. She's kind of my
Got the
cookie,
knowledge.
you know?
Yeah.
So that would actually be really helpful. Be like, baby, I don't know how to do this. What does this mean?
So
All right. Anything else you want to chat about, Amy?
No, I think it's a good time to get back into the game and just
Alright.
see how far we get in the next 40-something minutes.
All right, ready. A trois, a deux, a un, a go.
Allons-y!
Alon.
Thanks for that. All right, and
I thought it was
welcome-
Alon Zed. Sorry.
Only if
you're
you're Canadian.
Canadian.
French Canadian.
Okay.
All right.
I was being David Tennant, actually, but you know.
Who?
Yeah, I know. It's anyway. Welcome back to Dork Tales and our episode 2 of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Whew. All right. So, where did we end off before the break? Right. You
I was
all.
lit on fire.
Burning
Yes.
pile of bugs.
Yes.
Yes. So you are standing in this room around the remains of a individual in, I think it was plate armor or something. Yeah, that sounds right. And in this wine cellar.
The instant that the combat is over, she drops her form of dread, like lickety split. So she's normal looking now.
All right.
Did any of us observe that?
Did any of you observe that?
Did Shay observe that being right beside?
And handing her a torch.
And
Yeah.
Probably saw me
well,
hit
I think
and
yeah,
Shay
handing
might-
and burning.
Yeah.
I could do a perception check. She was
Yeah.
also in quite a bit of distress.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just thinking that. I'm like, it was a pretty tense situation.
It was a tense
You're
situation.
going by torchlight. Also, your passive perception is relatively low, and you were fighting off
it's
bugs.
awful.
So,
true.
I mean, you can
It's
roll
true.
a perception check if you really wanted to, I think, as the one who was closest, but...
I'm going to just for nope. Okay, no.
No, alright. So no,
Absolutely
no
not.
one noticed?
No, no one
Okay,
knows.
cool, awesome. She gets
Save
to
that
keep
for
that a
later.
secret for a little bit longer. Awesome, cool.
Cool. Fun times.
Good, I didn't waste
Excellent.
it, at least.
Yep.
At least I didn't have to have that awkward conversation.
So, someone mentioned having wanting to take a short rest? Is that something you still wanted to do?
We should probably rest up for a few minutes and bandage yourselves up.
Do I get any spell slots back after a short rest, or only after a long rest?
Long rest.
Long rest.
Only
Yeah.
wizards can do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do I
I'm
get?
barely
then?
done.
You get
Hit points.
you get
If
you
you-
get some ham.
Yeah, so if you take a short rest, you can spend a hit dice. I think you have one at level, because you're at level 1,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which can recover some points if you're
Not
down.
down,
You
hit
don't have
points,
to
so-
spend them, then that's about it. And some abilities specifically will say after short or long rest, you'll recover them. But they'll specifically say
Don't
that.
say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I actually got hurt by them. Did I? Or did once they burrow?
Yeah, that's what I
into
was
the-
wondering. Did we
Yeah.
actually take damage from them?
Did we actually take
From the
damage?
fire.
Because the
right?
only damage they do
Oh, from the
is
fire.
yeah.
Piercing.
So when these things do 0 damage on a hit, but they bite and burrow and then cause damage at the start of the person's turn. So I spent 2 something good happens so that you didn't have to take 3d6 because each of you
Perfect.
had 3 of them.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because the way
did
I've been
you want
rolling
us
tonight-
to get any damage from the fire
From the
being
fire.
lit on us?
Yeah.
You said it did 1,
Probably
right?
should.
Yeah, I said it did. I rolled a d4 for burning. Is what I had done,
okay.
and I rolled a 1 because you were smacking the bugs with fire. So, you know what? Yeah, I think probably both of you will take maybe 1 point just because you did have to deal with that.
Okay.
I think that's
Burned your fingertips or something.
That's
Little-
absolutely fair.
small
And
amount of
I'll
cauterizing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't think I'll spend a hit dice for just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I still
That's
have
fine.
2 temp HP left, so
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So you're good on that. Right. So there's the rest of this wine cellar to investigate as well. Now that you have dealt with the most exciting thing in the room.
Do you need a
Yeah.
rest?
And
Okay.
we have to investigate the body too now that it's not crawling with evil maggots.
This is
Yeah.
true. Does it have anything in its pockets?
No, it looks like whoever killed this person,
not worth it.
they left the armor on the body, and does anyone want to, if someone's doing an investigating more closely now that you're not distracted by swarms of grubs, maybe medicine or survival check?
I'll do survival.
can-
Do you
Sure.
wanna?
You
Do you have
go for
survival or medicine?
I have
Do you wanna-
medicine.
Do you want to assist me?
Yeah.
Cool. So then I can roll with advantage. So, that's if it's survival, then that's a unnatural 20.
Okay. Yeah, so just by looking at this and looking at the state of decay
Poke.
and the environment that it's in, you think this individual has been lying in this room for several weeks.
What?
Ooh.
He's been here for
Mhm.
a while.
Well,
Especially for it to take that long for it, and like with that level of infestation of those grubs. Yeah, no, this has been here for a while.
How far away is this from the room where the people's like
Stuff was?
footlockers were?
So if you're right at the body, you're about 20 feet away from the entrance to that other room.
I guess like my question
With
is
the
like
door closed though, like we didn't smell it, so
that's kind of my
Yeah,
question.
there was
Like
a closed
door.
that
Yeah.
room looks like it had been used more recently. Like
Yeah.
there wasn't dust and
Yeah,
stuff, right?
yeah.
So like they were just chilling next to this body
Yeah.
for a couple weeks.
maybe they didn't know. I guess
So
the
if
door
you-
wasn't locked, that
the
would
door
be
locked or open?
weird. No.
So it was a
Oh,
it was
secret.
it was a secret door.
Oh, right,
so-
right,
And
right.
no
Yeah.
smell?
Hmm?
No smell?
Um,
We didn't smell anything?
No,
Okay.
whatever it was pretty tightly sealed, so it didn't get through.
Okay. But can we smell it now?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm sure
Ugh.
it's decayed.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
What was I looking at here? So who's actually looking around the rest of this room?
I will be taking a look
Sure.
around the rest of the room
Cool.
while they're examining the body. She doesn't want to get close to that body after when she touched it. She's
That's
like,
fair.
nope.
So if you take a look around, do you want to give me an investigation roll?
I will. Not bad. That's going to be 18.
All right. If you're taking a look around to see what's of interest here, and the first thing that you'll notice is actually that even though you've disturbed some of the ground with your fighting, you do see that there are some footprints coming from the base of a stairwell on the eastern side of the room.
Huh.
If you think about it, weren't there a set of steps going into a room heading towards the back of the house, or like when you were up on the upper floor?
Oh, yes. That must be where these lead.
Hmm.
Ah, he came down here and met his
Yeah.
pal in a locked room.
If you follow the tracks, they continue. Actually, they descend. It looks like someone came down the stairs and stopped, and the tracks stopped right at the doorway to the room you just came from, the other cellar area.
He met his end in this room.
You'll also, if people are looking around, also you'll be able to find a single full bottle of one of these bottles of wine, and it looks like it rolled under one of the racks.
What kind of wine is it? Is it red or white? That's
It
the only thing I care
is-
about.
Ooh,
Or a lobster?
If
no
it-
one wants claw wine.
No one wants to call wine.
If you
The 3 great wine varieties.
So the label actually has, you can still make it out. It has a jauntily dressed unicorn on it. You know what? It'll be a. What would normally be sweet? white? I want to say white. He likes a white.
Yeah.
Some
It is,
reds
yeah,
are
it's white.
Yeah.
Or rosé is usually even sweeter.
Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dessert wine.
Like
It
a
is-
non-dry
Yeah.
white.
It's a fruit wine.
Like a Riesling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all wines are fruit wine.
For the
but,
most
like,
part, but yeah.
If
yeah.
Elisabett wants to give another investigation to sort of try and figure out, like, appraise it a little bit, I think that would be, or would that be insight? That would probably be insight.
Or history if it's really old.
Or history. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so she's really old, so she might do
yeah.
once.
Oh, my winery that I had when I was a girl.
When I was a girl.
In Ravenloft.
I mean, in Ravenloft. I mean, what? What?
What?
That's
What?
gonna be a 14.
All right. Yeah, you could just looking this over. You think that this is a relatively rare vintage that if you found the right buyer, you could pass this off for like for 50 gold.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nice vintage.
And you know this one is you think it's actually still good. You think someone could still drink it.
Yes, I see the cork. It was laying on its side, so the cork has not dried out, so it is probably still good.
Yeah. So anyway, that is a thing you can do. Who was looking at the body?
I was.
Okay.
And I was getting assistance from the other two.
I was helping, but not too closely.
Yeah.
That's probably
So,
a smart idea.
in taking a look at it, you think that it looks like there's also like evidence of that the body, like the armor is banged up. You think from the result of either brutal clubbing and kicking. But if you wanted to, it is serviceable. It would fit a medium creature if you wanted.
What kind of armor is it?
It is plate mail. Yeah. There's also a longsword and a shield that are in good condition, and an explorer's pack, though it does not. If you shift the body, you'll find that.
Is
Just
there any
lacks-
insignia or anything on the plate mail? Was this like a knight? Was this just like a dude in plate? Like,
It just seems to. There's nothing identifying who this person was. And
This
the
isn't,
body's beyond identifying.
Like everyone here's a ghost.
we should consider taking this out of here when we leave. This is worth a significant amount that we could split.
The body?
The armor. If anyone needs
Okay.
a shield or a sword, they're clean enough.
I mean,
Right
I
now-
guess I could take a shield.
What's the shield look like? But I mean, if you don't have one, take it because I already have one.
It's like a kite shield or something, or is it like a round? What does it look like?
Is it better quality
It's
than the one I
probably
currently
just
have?
a standard. How do they
So
describe
no.
it? It's a large. It says a large shield, so I think it's just
Like one of the pentagonal ones? Pentagonal? So,
yeah, I think so.
like
Yeah.
a link shield, a kite shield.
Yeah, okay, that kind. Yeah.
I mean, I could take a shield, but also they're real heavy.
Mm.
Well, you're real strong.
And I'd rather just hit stuff.
Well,
That's
which
admirable.
I have to say,
We should sell it then.
we should.
Yeah. I mean, I could try it. And if I hate it, we could sell it.
Yeah, use it for now and see if you like it.
I can hit stuff with it.
It's true.
What did you
Run
find
into
in the
things better.
What did you find in the footlockers?
Nothing
Me?
really, just some clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, so much cool stuff once I got it open.
What was in yours?
Like a nice shirt. I don't have a lot of shirts, so like that's pretty neat to
Well,
me.
let's dissect this then. What have we found total? We found a book of poetry. We found
The spell book.
a spell book,
Poems.
an almanac.
We found missing people and one very dead person.
Beyond the skeleton. There's something vicious in that room,
Mm-hmm.
which I'd prefer we not engage with if we don't have to. But we also made an agreement with the village that we would.
Shouldn't we
We still
check
haven't-
upstairs first?
We still haven't found any ghosts. Are there ghosts, even?
Well, we found a murder. This man's throat was slit.
Ghosts don't do
Yeah.
that.
Well, they might. Then again, he could be a ghost now.
I think there's too much we don't know, and I think we should explore a bit more.
I agree.
Me too.
Yes.
So we're not moving the bar on that door.
Not yet.
Not right now.
I can if we need to. I'm good at lifting
We
stuff.
are good.
Let's scour the room, see if there's any other clues here. Almost a dozen people were using this as a base of operations. And
How were so many people here and no one noticed them?
there's
Unless they're all in on it.
And where did
Or-
they go?
Can I make an insight roll?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna call in my marine background.
Sure.
Can I assist?
In this case, I don't think so.
You can roll your own, probably.
Can I,
You can
can I
roll-
make
you
my
can
own
roll your
insight
own.
roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I just roll flat?
What's your background? Marine?
Marine.
You know what? You can roll with advantage.
Cool. Then in
That's
that
a-
case, that's a 20 plus.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Okay. Let me just pull
what'd you
up,
get,
see if
Melitê?
there's a specific. Did you roll as well,
Did Melitê roll?
Asha?
I got 13.
Okay. You're not really sure what this means. This is pretty weird. But let me just.
Is there
see.
any stuff I recognize from anyone in town, or is this all just so generic that it's
This is so weird.
like
you
the
don't.
armor, the guy in the armor, nothing recognizable?
No.
Shay,
Uh-huh. Mm,
you found this
Yes.
passage here.
Mhm.
Can you check the rest of the room again without moving that bar?
Sure. I wasn't planning on moving the bar, but sure. I will do another investigation. I'm not great at investigation.
We're near the coast.
And
mhm. So.
can Reverie
But
try
I did
an
roll a
investigation
19.
too?
Yeah,
I
sure.
did roll
Anyone
19.
can investigate if they're looking around. So, are you going back? Which room are you looking at? Are you looking at the
I think the main one.
one that you came down
One-
into?
Yeah,
Original?
the one with the beds
Okay.
and the foot
Sure.
lockers.
Sorry, what'd you say you
So,
got?
21.
21.
Rolled a 19.
Hold on a moment. Let me see. What is that room? That's that number. That number. Ah. Sorry about all the pages.
So many pages.
You. So, Shay, as you're looking around that room and like scouring, especially the opposite, like the sides that you hadn't already checked, yeah, there's a set of shelves at the southwestern corner of the room at the very end.
Okay.
And do you think there's a secret door to get into this room from the
Yeah.
cellar. That you think that's another secret door.
Oh.
If you move those shelves, you should be able to get past that.
Well, look who's perceptive. There was something else.
Hmm.
I need some strength, though. Reverie?
Mhm.
Do you think you can help me out here?
What am I doing?
I think we just, if we just shift these shelves.
But this
Okay.
time, do it as quietly as possible. If I'm right, there could be something dangerous on the other side, and we don't want them to surprise us.
Right.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
You give us a hint of anything?
We're next to the coast. There are secret passages. And there's an almanac with tide locations and rising
Pirates?
times. Pirates.
Oh my gosh, wait, did I actually guess right?
Very clever.
Yeah.
We used
I'm smart.
A lot of smugglers used places like this. I'll just kind of shoot a wry, pleasant look at Shay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. As with the smuggler background, I was gonna say insight too, but I was.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And you know,
You're a bit
no, that's
focused.
okay. That's okay. Yeah, no, I was focused.
So like sneaky folk. So it's sneaky folk and not ghosts.
Maybe they're using the ghosts?
Wouldn't put it past
I
you.
don't want to think
Using
too
them as
hard
an-
about this. This is hurting my brain. What am I moving?
The shelf.
So, yeah, the two of you together will easily be able to shift the shelves over.
Here, I'll show you.
Revealing a passage.
Smugglers use the ghost stories to hide their operation.
And
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
And
And-
that's why they didn't come out when I yelled for ghosts. I should have been yelling for pirates.
I mean, they still wouldn't come out.
They,
When?
in my experience, they do, and they're usually pretty drunk and angry.
Depends on the pirate.
That's true. Well, these ones are pretty murderous.
What do you do with a drunken pirate?
Punch him?
I was
Yeah,
thinking
I'd say we
something a bit
stab
more
'em.
permanent.
Oh.
Do you start heading into these, or are you going to
I'm gonna try to stealth ahead into that.
give me a stealth roll then?
A stealth roll. One and a now. What do I add to my stealth? Wow, 22.
Oh, that's very stealth.
Because I am proficient.
You are very.
rogue.
I got proficiency.
What do these fuck?
That.
I know, I only rolled a 12, so I was like, oh, whew.
Dang.
Or rather, I have expertise, is what I mean. That's my only expertise. And thieves' tools. That's it.
Sure. So as you go through this passage, there's a few stairs that descend along a corridor, and then it opens. It becomes clear, like very quickly. It turns into rough, cavernous, like cave walls,
Oh,
much more
gosh.
natural. These are not that haven't
This
been
is
worked.
not the house.
Mm,
It's not the house.
yeah.
I don't think we're get the house anymore.
I mean, they're
Whisper it too.
Right. I will, seeing that I will, go back up to them.
Mhm.
I guess I will meet Elisabett in the hall. That's what it looks like here. And, I
Reverie's
will...
still standing holding a shelf.
Perfect. I will whisper, like in a low, maybe not whisper, but in a very low voice. I will let them know what I see, what I saw ahead. So I don't know if we want to come back down and finish the house, or
Well, I guess that explains where these people were coming and going from.
Yes. Well,
Our soldier probably was sent to look at the ghost stories and met his unfortunate end with the pirates.
Or the pirates got killed by the ghosts.
I
think we've gotta
think
check
there's
upstairs.
no,
ghosts.
he's a pirate.
Can I
So-
roll an insight check to see if the corpse was a pirate?
sure. Go for it.
What the fuck?
did you get a nat 20?
I rolled a natural 20.
You
Alright.
don't think that the corpse was a pirate, but you think maybe the pirates, maybe he was killed by pirates. I say he, but you don't know, honestly. It's just, you think it was probably a human, but honestly, you're not even sure about that.
Maybe it wasn't pirates.
Pirate ghost?
Right.
Did we-
Maybe
did we
he
want
wasn't
to
a pirate.
clear the rest of the house.
He didn't
or
have a
go
peg
forward?
leg.
Not all pirates have peg legs.
Are we sure?
Does he have an
Pretty
eye
sure.
patch?
I think he's too decayed to tell.
Yeah.
Arvanel,
Yes.
based on your
for the
previous
ages.
role, knowledge of like having been a your marine background, having dealt with smugglers and pirates and
Yes,
the
they
like.
don't all have peg legs. I can guarantee that. Is that what you're asking?
No, but you do know that there is a tendency for some pirates and smugglers to leave warnings to deter other people.
Yeah, and Shay might know that as well because they have a
Yeah,
smuggler.
Shay
background.
probably also does. Yeah.
Is
So-
the cavern lit?
So
Oh,
as you go through that passage into this is clearly less. There's a little bit of worked stone in the form of some stairs that lead down and descend before opening into branching to either a cavern room or more passages. But yes, they are lit. There is evidence of torches down the hallway if you look.
So it is like it's bright down there. So like, or at least it will be.
It is lit. Yeah.
Did Shay just rob a bunch of pirates?
I think so.
Pirate ghosts?
You know what though? If you leave it in your chest, locked. But still, if you leave it in
I mean,
your
that's
chest,
just the rules of
not on your
pirates,
person,
right? Like,
right?
Don't go grabbing on people's chests without their permission, Shay.
Don't go
Sorry.
grabbing my chest.
Don't
All I
go.
want is their gold. I'm sorry, I don't want anything else.
So
Chiselta, you got it. There's any
pretty
sort
sure
of
this is
gold,
how
Shay's
you become a
taking it.
pirate ghost. So
Oh, I mean, that sounds pretty cool.
Shay's
I'm
like,
not gonna
actually,
lie.
I'm down for that.
I'm
yeah,
pretty
the
down
skeleton
for that,
thing,
actually.
that's kind of the goal.
Yeah,
So,
we're kind of
I
enjoying
guess
this.
the question here is, do you proceed down into the unknown of these caverns behind the secret passage, or do you go back up and explore the rest of the house and see what there actually is up there?
What does everyone think?
I think this is probably where the trouble is.
Where
I think so.
can we go where I don't have to be quiet anymore?
That
No way.
Outside the house,
the
not
house.
being part of this journey anymore.
Just a little
You're
bit
gonna
of
have to
quiet
try.
time.
Trust me, when the time is right for you to be loud, you'll know.
Can I be real loud then to
When
make
that
up
time
for
is
it?
right, absolutely, my friend.
You can be as loud as your heart desires at
Just
that
not
point.
yet.
Just
Yeah.
we have to wait a little bit.
I guess here's the question. Do we want to continue? Because if the tunnel's lit, that means they're probably here. Why else would they have it lit at all?
Is that what that means?
Generally.
Normally fires don't light themselves.
So they're upstairs.
They're probably down in the caves.
I just feel like we should finish checking the house first.
I mean, we didn't find a lot in the other rooms.
They're-
The house looked pretty decrepit.
The other question is whether or not what we want to do with them.
Stop them?
I think it depends on what they're up to.
I mean, but like
One
9
letter.
pirates? What are we supposed to do about that? This seems a little bit beyond our
Send them a message?
jurisdiction.
9 pirates. There's 10 beds. There's at least 10 pirates.
10 pirates? That's worse.
Shh.
They could all just have a couple beds each.
I highly doubt it.
Like 10 beds doesn't mean 10 people.
It does when they all have 10 lockers full of stuff.
There are 13
And also, a
chairs.
lot of people can fit in one bed.
There could be
So there
more
could
than
be
10.
more. Like, we don't know numbers.
We don't need.
I
to-
know there's not 10 of us.
We don't need to attack them directly. Just stop their operation, right?
Yes.
Let's set fire to the house.
Boy, that is
I perhaps
that
suppose
is an
that's one way.
extreme.
Would that
How
not
about
stop
that's a
them?
backup?
No, because they
How
have
about
caves.
that?
No,
a
they have
backup.
the caves.
I hate to say this, but maybe we should check out that other room first.
Sure.
Okay.
The danger room.
I think we could use any more information we can find to our advantage.
Let's seal this back up
Alright.
so that they
Alright.
don't know that we're here. Let's do this quickly. Whatever's on the other side of that wall is going to be very not friendly.
Now, Amy, were we still on the worked stone, or are we leaving footprints in the dirt? Because
I think you're still on the worked stone area. Like, I don't
Okay.
think. Yeah.
I
No,
was
you're
gonna
not leaving
try
any.
to see if I could sweep up any traces.
Yeah.
Like I don't have like leave no trace, but like I could just try to.
We could intentionally try to.
Essentially. Yeah, if you want to go out of your way to do it, sure, I'll let you do that. It'll take you like a minute, but like barely any time at all.
I'm willing to do that.
But yeah. All right.
Especially if we've seen footprints everywhere, it's like we can
And we
see
followed
what
them,
we
we're
would
like,
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't.
I'm gonna string my bow and get ready at when this door opens.
All right.
Elisabett's gonna stand back this time and prepare spells.
Nelly,
Are you
am I
ready?
lifting that bar?
If you want to get loud.
Yeah.
Is that
Wait,
what we're
is that-
planning?
Let's get
Wasn't there
loud.
more of the house
I
that
thought we were
wasn't
going
that room?
upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold up. Shay and Melitê are like off to the stairs and they're like, wait, what?
Yeah, hold up.
All right. So as you two start going, like approach the stairs, we've got Arvanel and Reverie over by the door, the danger
The door of evil.
And
Highway
Elisabett
to the
is
danger door.
Where?
Standing roughly in the
She's like, you idiots, what are you doing?
Like in the middle of the room.
This is not
or, like,
planned.
between.
yeah, so probably about 30 feet away from the door.
All right, sure. Yeah. So
30,
you're like
35
you're
feet.
about halfway between the two of them at the end of one of the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Come on, Shay. Think of the treasure.
Yeah, I just didn't think that's what we were doing.
Are we? Am I?
Wait,
Are
we
we
need
not?
better communication, guys.
Door.
Okay, but before
I
door,
guess if that's what we're doing.
can we check the rest of the house? Double check that there's no one else anywhere else, so we're not fighting everything plus whatever's behind that door.
If they didn't come when you guys were trying to open those chests really loudly, I don't think anyone's in this house.
I still think we need more information. What if there's actually some information somewhere? And then if the pirates come while we're fighting whatever that is, then we might actually know.
Information.
And if we spend the rest of the time looking through the house, the pirates might come back while we're upstairs, in which case we lose any element of surprise and have to fight what's on the other side of here.
Do we
didn't
need
find
to know?
anything.
Ambushed.
We didn't find anything of worth of value until we came down here. I would bet that the second.
The rest of the house seems like a red herring.
Yes, it's the ghost story.
Oh, it's all their secret to keep the pirates.
Reverie's holding the bar.
Come, let's have an adventure.
Am I? Do I? What? Someone tell me what we're doing.
Take it off.
I'm in. I guess Shay will ready the
All right.
crossbow.
All right. The door, the bar comes loose
Purple.
easily, and the door swings open. And the light spilling from the large room behind you barely shows that the chamber is only about 12 feet across, and the corners are filled with shadow. What little you can see is dingy and dirty. And at the start of next game, we will all be rolling for initiative. But that's what we're gonna call it, because it's yeah.
It's getting
And
lady.
Shielding up.
I will have 3 hurt them more
Yeah.
to use next time.
Oh
Good.
no.
Yeah, I need a proper notebook for this,
Perfect.
honestly.
I don't know who Artigan is.
Oh my goodness. Amazing.
Yeah.
I've
So,
been
yeah.
saving my rage and
That'll be
Yeah,
it.
Leroy Jenkins, absolutely.
Oh, do you know when do we level at any time during this?
I think. Yeah, probably.
Because I have no idea. I don't remember anything about the leveling scheme of this thing.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to double check.
Yeah, see how you want to do leveling too. If you want to do like mid-game levels, like you aim at the
Especially
door and then
since
suddenly.
this is like overextended a couple sessions, right?
So, because I'm looking at how this is set up, at the end of, because this is the first like thing is in 2 parts, and at the end of both of them, you're supposed to be at level 3. So I don't.
But after part 1,
I
Yeah.
think you're
Level?
not quite there yet.
yeah.
But remind me next time, because I think at the end of next session we'll probably be hitting 2.
Cool, because I want spells.
Neat.
That's also very fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
want-
disengage action, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right. And don't
pretty
forget,
good.
when you get your cunning action, then you can get your aimed action as well. Like the new one from Tasha's. That gives you advantage on aim
Yay.
with bows
Yeah.
and stuff.
I just
Let's
want
take
my
a look at that.
reckless. Because if
Yeah.
that don't fit Reverie, I don't know what the
Oh my god.
Pretty
Maybe this
amazing.
coat that I took. No, that's my coat now.
Yeah. So
I'm
yeah.
gonna write that down. Coat.
That is it for tonight. I hope you had
Right.
some fun, as chaotic as that was.
Yay.
It was good.
I like how chat's like, if there's Aztec gold, maybe leave it alone. It's like,
No.
if there's gold, Shay's taking it. Shay's like,
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
she's looking
That's
for.
absolutely what Shay's looking for.
Yeah.
Actively, would Shay
Actively
actually be
looking for that
averse to
treasure.
like getting cursed to be an undead?
Shay's already cursed.
Pirate ghost.
I mean, Shay's
They're
probably
pretty
already
cursed
cursed.
already.
Shay wouldn't be super averse to that. I mean, especially with the rogue I want to be.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Is it the undead rogue?
It's the Phantom Rogue.
The Phantom Rogue, yeah.
Good
Join
job,
me
Danny.
in being
Success.
slightly
Spoiler,
undead.
spoiler, I'm gonna be
Join
Phantom
me.
Rogue. It's
Yeah.
gonna
Danny
be
Phantom Rogue.
so
I
good.
approve.
Danny Phantom Rogue.
Danny Phantom
Shay's
Rogue.
hilarious.
All right,
Yeah.
so good job, Amy.
Thanks. That's the end of episode 2. And we will be back. Should be back in two weeks at
2
the same
Is 2
time.
weeks July 4th?
Yeah.
Is it?
Get
Yep.
free.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Is that
Not gonna be a
bad?
problem.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's bad.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just
Okay.
like,
Hi.
Just checking for anyone.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna
July
free
4th?
myself. It should be good.
Oh, July 4th.
Isn't that the whole nature of the holiday?
We're
Hold on,
Canadian.
I have a thing for this.
gotcha.
I have a thing for this.
Oh no! Oh,
What
no.
do you
no.
have for this?
Getting the eagle.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
I love and hate that thing so
Yep.
much.
You didn't hear it. Did
Yeah.
you do
Didn't
it?
play.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No,
No.
it didn't come through.
Huh.
There we
There you
go.
go.
There we go.
No, okay, I still maintain.
what?
That sounds like a seagull, though.
It's my bear gun.
Questions.
right?
Questions.
Truly American bird.
Seagull.
Huh?
It's a gun
The
that shoots
question is,
bears.
huh?
It makes different animal noises when you
Yeah.
press the trigger.
Yeah, it's the best
yeah.
dollar store thing I've ever bought.
Dollar store. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's sick for a dollar
Like
store.
That's
woods
right.
noises.
Right?
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, it's thanks folks. That's good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night,
Good night from Dark Tales.